Lady Goblins. What has Harrison done? Well, if you look at their record, they're 3-3 in the conference, 11-10 overall. But what really have they done? Oh, nothing. They just beat Greenwood, the Lady Bulldogs, in overtime on Tuesday night. They ended their 14-game losing streak against Greenwood. So they are starting to play better and starting to peak right now. They won that game. They actually hit a shot to send it in overtime, and then a three-point play with 8 seconds left in overtime gave them the 55-52 victory. Lady Cyclones, not as good a record in conference, but if you were here and watched the game against Mountain Home, especially that first quarter and the fourth quarter, you saw the Lady Cyclones playing very well. They led by 5 against the Mountain Home, the number 2 team in the conference. So the Lady Cyclones starting to feel like they're playing better. Jasmine Garcia, career high Tuesday night with 19 points. 3 Lady Cyclones in double figures in that game. I am Mickey Duval. I turn to my color man tonight, Aaron Duval. What do you see from tonight's girls' game?
Well, another tough team tonight in Harrison, and I agree with you. Overall, our girls are playing good. But the best teacher is game experience, and they're getting that. When I see the girls, I talk about being aggressive. They got to get more aggressive and going after the ball. They just can't let it hit the floor and slap at it and hope they grab it or whatever. They've got to be aggressive enough to go after it in rebounds both on offense and defense. You have to like Garcia. She's not afraid to drive. She does a good job driving. A lot of times she will score or she'll dump the pass off to someone else. But she's aggressive going toward that basket. We've got to have that. Rebounds, both ends, is very important for the Lady Cyclones. Outside shooting, very important. We got a player that's hit 2 or 3 in a row. We need to keep giving them the ball. And then when we do get fouled, make our free throws, and we've done that. So I look for a good game tonight. We're
going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to give you the lowdown a little bit on Harrison Lady Goblins and talk about what else is going on in the 5A West tonight. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. The Lady Cyclones and the Lady Goblins of Harrison getting ready to get underway. We'll have the Star Spangled Banner and the Pledge of Allegiance and all that happening in about 8.5 minutes. Talk to you a little bit about this Harrison Lady Goblins team. Scoring-wise, they're led by London Lee, who scores a lot, mainly from 2 points. She's only hit three three-pointers, but she averages 13 points a game. Number 22, that's who the Lady Cyclones are going to have to contend with. She had 16 points in that overtime victory against Greenwood. But their scoring is spread around. They do have other players that can score, including number 30 Bonds and number 24 Webb, both of them with 23s or more on the season. They hit 66 as a team this year. Now flip that one. Oh, thank you very much. Flip that what Lady Cyclones do. Think about this. Lady Goblins hit 66 threes on the season. The Lady Cyclones, 137 on the season. So Russellville, a lot more perimeter-oriented, and that's what they want to do tonight. They want to play around the perimeter. They want to shoot better than what they have. They've had a little bit, few flashes of that over the last couple of games. 2 of the last 3 games, in fact. Even in that loss against Greenwood, they hit double-digit three-pointers in that game. That's what the Lady Cyclones hope to do. As we look at what else is going on in the conference tonight, I'm trying to pull that up for you. Tonight, Van Buren is at Farmington. Van Buren 4-2 on the season. Farmington still undefeated in conference, 6-0. Alma's at Siloam Springs. Alma 1-5, Siloam 0-6. And Greenwood is at Mountain Home. That's kind of a battle for second place right now. Mountain Home probably the favorite there. They're 5-1 in conference season. Greenwood, coming off that loss against Harrison, is 4-2 on the year. When we look at it overall, Farmington is in first place, as we said, undefeated. Mountain Home sitting at second, just 1 game behind, but they did lose to Farmington. Greenwood and Van Buren both at 4-2. That's your 3 and 4 spot right now. Harrison at 3-3, Alma and Russellville each at 1-5, and Siloam Springs 0-6. Again, the top 4. When you're looking at these, you don't have to worry about taking away that top spot. The top 4 get to go to state, which will be hosted by Greene County Tech this year. We're going to take another break, come back with more of your pregame show. It's the Lady Cyclones against the Harrison Lady Goblins. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
High school seniors, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a college student for a day? Now you have that chance. Arkansas Tech Focus Days gives you an exclusive opportunity to get a feel for college life, have a free lunch on campus, see all the popular hangout spots, learn about your career field, and even attend a college class, all tailored just for you. Registration is completely free, and you'll also get tickets to an ATU basketball game. Visit www.atu.edu/focusdays.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right, the co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks and make sure they're full. Bring them down. We'll weigh them up, and, you know, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
The Harrison Lady Goblins coming in with their head coach, Jackson Dozier. This is his first year as the head coach for Harrison, but he's been an assistant there for a couple years there. He was assistant under Stacy Klott, who had replaced Kristen Williams there. Klott, I think she's in the North Ark Hall of Fame. She coached them and was the athletic director there, and she's still working at Harrison School District, but she stepped aside, and Jackson Dozier taking over. For people around this area, they know the name Kristen Williams. She goes to Harrison, wins state first year, leaves, and then within a couple years, she goes to Dover to be the head girls basketball coach there. Once again, Harrison 11-10 overall, 3-3 in conference play. When you look at their conference matchups, it's just about the time where everybody's finished playing everybody one time, and then we have the turnaround situation. They led off with Mountain Home. They played some 3 tough road games. They went 2 Mountain Home and 2 Farmington, so their 3-3 record's a little bit deceiving there. They only lost by 14 to Mountain Home, got blown out at Farmington. Everybody seems to be getting blown out against Farmington. They lost 63-28. They bounced back with a couple of victories at home, Alma and Siloam Springs. They lose at Van Buren and then beat Greenwood in overtime 55-52. What does that tell you? Well, they're 3-3, yeah, but they are 3-0 at home, but 0-3 on the road. The Lady Cyclones will actually finish their regular season at Harrison on February the 28th. They'll actually finish with back-to-back road games at Greenwood and at Harrison. For the Lady Cyclones, they are overall, now not just talking about conference games, they are 3-7 here at Cyclone Arena, 3-9 on the road. They've struggled some at both places, but at times they've actually played better on the road. I say at times, except for Tuesday night. They led Mountain Home by 5 at the end of the first quarter, trailed by 5 at the half. Remember, they got down early in the fourth quarter by 20. They cut it to 12 before just kind of running out of gas. Now, what they could do tonight is they could pressure Harrison. That's something that Russellville usually doesn't respond well to when they're being pressured. But I think they have a good enough full-court defense, trap defense, that could really give Harrison some issues. Harrison really struggles to score at times. They have scored 60 points one time. They did that against Greenland this year, 62-38. Other than that, just three times this year, they've averaged 55 points or more. And so that's something that Lady Cyclones can maybe turn the tables on and hope to cause the other team to turn the ball over. And we say, well, not sure about that. Realize that they actually did that against Mountain Home, caused quite a few turnovers in that game. Just got patted on the shoulder by Rodney Foster, a Hall of Famer here. And again, I'm going to say this all night. We're celebrating the 1985 state championship team, and he was one of, 3 Hall of Famers on that team. We're going to step aside here in a moment as we're about to do the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the moment of silence, and then we'll come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off here at Cyclone Arena as the Lady Cyclones and the Cyclones hosting Harrison tonight. Girls game coming up first, and so we're just running a couple minutes behind, and we will, again, step aside right now while we do all that and then come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And as we remember and reflect on the freedoms we enjoy, please remain standing as we honor our country and the men and women who have served and sacrificed to protect it. If you will turn your attention to our flag as we hear the singing of our national anthem. Tonight, singing the Star Spangled Banner is Junior Cyclone Jet Berry. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad And now we'd like to welcome our teams to the court. First, our guest team, coached by head coach Jackson Dozier and assisted by Pete Leonard. Please welcome our visiting team, the Harrison Lady Goblins.
All right, welcome back. And we're just listening to the Star Spangled Banner there, sung by Jet Berry, former Cyclone golfer. He played golf for a couple years, switched over to tennis. That's quite all right. And I just told him, I said, I didn't realize you had those kind of pipes on you there. He did a fantastic job. And both teams getting ready to get introduced. Harrison getting introduced right now, so we will tell you who is going to be starting for the Lady Goblins. Number 1, Jordan Quaint. Number 2, Eliza Barger. Number 22, London Lee. Number 24, Tucker Webb. And number 32, Lila Jones. Jackson Dozier is the head coach for Harrison. He's in his first season there for the Lady Goblins. I have my notes here, and I'm looking for it. I think it might have tipped over on the other side there once again. Jackson Dozier, he for those that follow Arkansas Tech, he actually played for Arkansas Tech for a season. He played at Harrison for Coach Staller, and then went to Tech for a year, and I think he redshirted there and then took over as eventually taking over at Harrison. But before that, he was a girls' assistant at Harrison for 2 years. Before that, he came to Harrison from North Little Rock, where he coached junior high. Also coached at Morrilton right out of college. And so a lot of people around here know him from his year at Tech, and also coaching at Morrilton. They're kind of familiar with Coach Dozier here. He takes over. They are 11-10 overall, 3-3 in conference play. The Lady Cyclones are 6-16 overall, 1-5 in conference play. They're coached by LaShanta Johnson. She's in her second season at Russellville. 23-7 last year. Russellville finished second in this conference, 12-2 in the conference. They only lost 2 games. Those both losses were to Greenwood. Made it to the second round of the state tournament last year before being beaten by Greene County Tech. They will start off with sophomore number 3, Chloe Garner. Number 4, Kana Keister. She's a junior. Number 5, Jasmine Garcia, the sophomore. We mentioned that she had 19 points Tuesday night, a career high for her. Played up last year as a freshman, played a little bit, did not start, but is starting this year as a sophomore. Kyra White, number 15, she's a junior. She leads the team in rebounding this year. And number 21, Soraya Stroud, a junior. You go last year when you started for the Russellville Lady Cyclones, you had 5 seniors starting. You lose the entire starting 5, starting over, it feels like. That's what Russellville's done this year. Only 1 senior on this team. I'm Mickey Duval. My color man tonight is Aaron Duval. Our engineer back in the studios is Stephen Berry. Running our internet Cyclone Booth YouTube page and media stream is Chase Canfield. So you can watch us on YouTube. You listen to us on 102.3. You also get the EAB app, free app on your phone, and you can always follow us there. Lady Cyclones in the home white uniforms, Harrison in the road blue with gold tint and a little bit of black in their uniform, and Harrison wins the opening tip, which we kind of figured. Lady Cyclones extending their press a little bit. I say trap, I should say, with the zone defense. Harrison going to miss a long shot from the right side. It had to be saved inbounds by Kana Keister for Russellville. And here come the Lady Cyclones. They'll have to get set up. Nobody was on that left side for Jasmine Garcia. She started to go that way and realized, hey, we're not set up yet. Kana Keister was on that. She'll go right side now with Kyra White. And let's see. I think Harrison touched the basketball while standing out of bounds. It was touched by Lila Jones. She had a hand on the basketball and a foot out of bounds. Did not gain possession of it, so Russellville will have it, and the shot clock did not reset. So it's at 15 right now. Keister looking inside, but nobody posting up. It's going to be tough going inside there with London Lee. She's a tall person inside there. It's going to be hard to post up. Keister, double team, gets it to Stroud. 3 seconds to shoot, takes it baseline. Soraya will miss there. Quick put back up and missed the shot there. And catching it, shooting it, all the same motion was Garcia. She had to do that because the ball didn't hit the rim. So she couldn't come down with it. She had to get it off in time. She did, but missed the shot.
Yeah, just a little bit too many passes there. Trying to get the ball on the inside.
Left side. Well, I don't think we want to get the ball on the inside. Let me say that when they're inside like that. They're going to miss another 3. They don't shoot that many, not like we do, and they've missed 2 already. And Russellville going baseline outside of the rim. Now there's the cutter to the basket. That's what we want to do. the pick and roll, the give and go, and it goes to Jasmine. You got to draw that big player out, and they did that with London Lee and Kyra White. What a feed there to Jasmine, and Russellville leads it 2-0. Jordan Quaint will hand it off to Barger. A look inside to Lee, turnaround jumper, missed as it hit the side of the backboard, but she got her own rebound and drew the foul. This will be on number 15, Kyra White. They don't have heights listed. I wonder how tall London Lee is. But she's, be what, 6'1"?
I'd say so.
This is the first free throw. London Lee, 65% from the free throw line on the season. She shoots the most of this. She's got double of anybody else on the team, but missed them both here. And that helps us. Russellville with the rebound to bring it in the front court, leading 2-0. This game's almost 2 minutes old. Soraya Stroud, there's a three. That one rimmed out. Quick shot there, and Lee gets the rebound for Harrison. Jordan Quaint, there's the double team, but she'll get the left-handed pass over to Jones. Back to Quaint. Lady Cyclones looking to trap every chance they can get. Backside, taking it left side of the lane. Great pass there from Eliza Barger, getting it to Jones, who got the two-pointer, and we're all knotted up at 2. Stroud, they briefly left her open on that left side. They do rotate and get around in time. Shot clock is stopped. They just now realized it there. It started. Russellville's getting extra time here. It's 30 seconds on the shot clock. Stroud catch and shoot the three-pointer. Banks it home. Did you hear her call glass? I didn't hear it, but it counts anyway.
Boy, that's quite a shot, hitting it from that angle off the glass.
Yeah, she shot that one from the right side. The Lady Cyclones lead at 5-2. Jones tried to get it to Lee. It was taken away by Russellville. Garner had the steal. Jasmine going all the way and drawing the foul. Jasmine Garcia will draw the foul on Jordan Quaint. That's her first. And Garcia going to the free throw line. She's 53% on the season, 28 of 53. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Garcia hits the first. Lady Cyclones lead at 6-2. We'll be back here at Cyclone Arena on Tuesday night. Lady Cyclones hosting Alma along with the boys. The girls will tip off at 6 o'clock, boys after that. But just 3 more home games after this for Russellville. Tuesday night, the next one. Garcia had missed the second free throw. The Lady Cyclones get the steal. It's a 3-on-2. Keister pops out, open right side three-pointer hits home. She's got 43 threes on the season. After that one there, the Lady Cyclones open up a 9-2 lead, and Harrison takes a quick timeout. We'll take a quick break. Russellville up by 7. 4:36 left to play here in the first quarter. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
G'day guys and gals. Today we're on the hunt for the most elusive, most delicious cookies in the River Valley. Jane's Simple Treats. The first stop, Big Cuppa at the 500 building in Russellville, and at their second location in Morton too. Crikey, the Phillips 66 gas station by Wendy's has also been cited with the delicious confections. And the grand finale, Everything Rose Boutique. Stay tuned, cookie hunters. More locations are coming soon. Jane's Simple Treats, the sweetest treasures you'll ever find.
After the timeout by Harrison, Lady Cyclones leading at 9-2. Russellville going to pick up at half court. They get in the front court to Jones. There goes the trap. They pass it off to Lee. At the high post now, left elbow shot is good there by Lila Jones, who has all 4 of Harrison's points. The Lady Cyclones lead it by 5. Stroud open left side, misses the three. Boy, it looked like it was good. It just kind of deadened there on the back of the rim. Lee with the rebound for the Lady Goblins. They're throwing the ball around the wing and then working. I say high post, but really it's right around the top of the key there when they get it to Lee. This time she goes inside, and she'll draw the foul there on Jasmine Garcia. That'll be the team's second and the first on Jasmine.
That's a good foul by Jasmine, but you're going to have to play it very careful now. She has a tendency to get into some foul trouble, and we can't lose her.
The last 2 games she hasn't, but times before that, I mean, you got to realize she did foul out at Siloam Springs and had 3 fouls in 2 other games sandwiched in there. So, yeah, you got to be careful there. London Lee hits 1 of 2. 9-5 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. Keister She'll launch one left side. That one rimmed out. Lee the rebound.
They're only missing those threes very closely, so keep shooting them.
Lee cutting down the middle and hits the shot. We're lucky we didn't get a foul called on us there. London Lee gets her first field goal of the game, and Harrison has scored the last 5 points, and it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. At the top of the key, Gardner misses the three. The long rebound comes to Barger before Harrison. This is Jordan Quaint, the junior, in the front court. Eventually in the corner to Tucker Webb. Goes inside to Lee. Lady Cyclones just have no answer for London Lee. Harrison calls the timeout with us up 7. After the timeout, they score the next 7 points to tie it at 9. The Lady Cyclones will take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. We're tied up here at 9 with just over 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaking roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
All right, let's see if we can score 7 after the timeout. The Lady Cyclones and Harrison Lady Goblins tied at 9. And what I'm saying, 7-0 run there by Harrison to erase the 7-0 deficit. After the timeout, we missed the three from the right side. And you're right, we're not missing them by much. Chasing down the rebound in the corners, Lila Jones. Sorry about that, go ahead.
The only problem missing them, they're limiting us to one shot.
Well, that's going to happen. I think on the average they're better on defensive rebounds than we are on offensive rebounds. It's just the reason, not the excuse. Tucker Webb will hit the three. That's their first made three of the game, and they've now got a 10-0 run. They go inside to Kyra White, kick it back out, rotate it around, see what's there. 10-footer pull-up jumper in and out there by Jasmine. That did everything but go through. 2:18 left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville trailing 12-9.
Yeah, it looked like Jasmine's shooting that just a little bit flat.
There's a shot from the inside that goes in, and we're going to get a foul called on us. And it'll be on number 21, Soraya Stroud, her first, and the team's third, and London Lee will go to the free throw line for the and one.
Into the game for the Cyclones, number 14, McKinley Walls.
Lee scored 16 against Greenwood, but she wasn't the one at the game winner. It was Eliza Barger who went in for the three-point play, or she got the bucket and the foul there. The free throw was missed. They got the rebound, missed that one. A second chance at it. Barger, the one that hit that game winner, missed that one. Got her own rebound once again. Baseline jumper here by Jones. No, it's partially blocked there by McKinley Walls, number 14, the sophomore who had just checked in for the Lady Cyclones. And Russellville has it, trailing by 5. Soraya Stroud, left side three-pointer, won't go. I mean, it's not missing by much, but it's still missing. And it's a 12-0 run by Harrison, and they lead it by 5, 14-9. Give and go, right back inside. Lee misses the shot. It's got to be saved inbounds by Russellville. Saved straight to Lee, finds the cutter of the basket. Marger with the layup, and a great find there by London Lee.
Well, no doubt, Harrison's working the ball easily on the inside. We got to put a stop to it.
I don't know how you, honestly, I don't know how you do it without fouling them.
You got to get in front of them. Keep them from breaking toward that basket.
Stroud will miss a corner three with the rebound as Jones. Nearing 1 minute left to play here in the first quarter. Cross-court pass caught in the corner by Webb. She'll miss the three on the high arching shot. Keister the rebound. She'll bring up the floor herself. At the top, Garcia, who usually runs the points, over on the right side, but they'll go left side. McKinley Walls catch, won't even think about the three. Driver missed, and the ball tipped out to Jordan Quaint. 36 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville trailing by 7, 16-9. At the top, Quaint open, three-pointer hits. Her first three, and their second as a team. 18 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Stroud with it, gets it in the corner to Keister. 8 seconds left. Kyra White, little fade away from 15. That one's no good. Take the lid off the basket. Quant, the rebound for Harrison. Checks up there. She'll have a half-court shot, partially blocked there by Kyra White, and we come to the end of the first quarter. 19-9, Harrison with the lead. We'll take a break here. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Well, that was definitely a tale of two quarters, or two halves of quarters in that first quarter. Russellville trailing by 10 here, but they led 9-2 in the first quarter. A timeout by Harrison, and all Harrison did after that timeout, they finished the quarter on a 17-0 run. So the Lady Cyclones looking to cut into this 10-point lead. Jasmine Garcia, McKinley Walls, Kyra White, Kana Keister, and in the game is Lizzie Harrison, the junior, wearing number 10, their first action this year, coming off a knee injury. She was cleared this week, said they'll probably be able to clear on Friday to play in Friday's game. Not sure how much she's going to be able to play tonight, but she's going to try to lock horns with London Lee there. Russellville missing a shot on their side of the floor, so Harrison has it. Quant gets it on the left side to Lila Jones. Here's an interception by Kyra White. White, a little bit of transition, hits it on the side on the pass to Jasmine Garcia, but after the pass delivered, she's going to be whistled for the charge. That's the second foul on Kyra White. And the first because the foul's reset at the start of the next quarter.
That lead for Harrison's having a little problem with Harrison, the defender.
Yeah, Lizzie Harrison, our player, playing against Harrison. That may be confusing to people listening or watching. So our Harrison is number 10. Jenna Lewis, the junior, did not play in the first quarter. She has it here in the second quarter for Harrison. Lost the basketball. It goes off her foot out of bounds, I think. They give it to the Lady Goblins, but I think it actually went off us. And the official who made what we thought was an incorrect call actually goes over to London Lee and Lizzie Harrison and tells them to cool it on the inside. They're getting kind of physical in there. There's a missed shot from the inside by Lila Jones, and Lizzie has the rebound for Russellville. Jasmine Garcia has it for the Lady Cyclones on the right side. Chloe Gardner, they come with a double team or switch there. Harrison at the top of the key at the right elbow. Pass goes in the corner out of bounds, and they're going to say it belongs to the Lady Goblins. 6:35 left to play here in the first half. Coming up at halftime here at Cyclone Arena, they're going to honor Coach Marty Barnes. He was named to Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame and honor him here on the Cyclone Arena floor. Quant is trapped along the baseline, tries to throw it off Russellville. She does. And they'll have it with 22 seconds on the shot clock. Just got deep there without a plan. There was nobody, no teammates around her, and Quant was fortunate to be able to throw that off of a Lady Cyclone player. She was trapped there. Got to get close to 5 seconds. Does get rid of it. This is Lewis. She'll launch one from the top and miss the three there. Rebound comes to Barger. Shot from inside. A little too hard off the backboard. And it goes out of bounds, and it belongs to Russellville. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10. Nobody has scored here in the second quarter. Russellville led by 7 in the first, but a 17-0 run by the Lady Goblins. Right, left side three-pointer missed by Russellville. We just need some of those go down. I mean, that's not saying we're living and dying by the three, but that's going to be a big part of the offense if we can win tonight. And three's just not going down for Russellville. We made two, made them both in that first quarter. Cana had one and Soraya had one. In the front court, we'll get a foul called on Jasmine Garcia. She's got two. She got two. Kyra White has two. The official was wanting the possession arrow switched after the previous jump ball that did not get switched. Off the inbounds pass, they threw it a little too far for London Lee, and that takes some doing if you throw it where she can't get it. Jasmine Garcia wins it for the Lady Cyclones. 5:38 left to play here in the first half. Keister on the left side. It's got to mess with your confidence, though, not just, anybody for the Lady Cyclones. When you're getting open shots, they're just not falling. Along the baseline, Garner looking for the cutter. It's not there. We're going to get a foul called on us. This is going to be on McKinley Walls. And it'll be her first and the team's third.
Personal foul committed by number 14, McKinley Walls. Her first personal, team third.
Nobody wants to score this quarter.
Yeah, we're still stuck on 19-9. Ball was taken away there by Garcia. One-handed, gets it off the Keister. Didn't have the numbers, slows up, leaves it for Jasmine. Pass inside, a little too low there for Lizzie Harrison, and taken away by the Lady Goblins. Opportunity there. Russellville just turning it back over. Jordan Quant will take it right side. They'll set a screen there. Take it baseline, is tripped up there. And the foul will be on Cana Keister. That's the first on her and the fourth team foul.
Personal foul committed by number 4.
Coach Johnson was wanting a moving screen called on Lewis before that. Catch and shoot three-pointer is good by Quant. That's her second three. She's got 6, 22-9. It is a 20-0 lead. 4 fouls called on Lady Cyclones. That last one on Cana was the fourth team foul, but the first on Keister. She has it left side. Catch and shoot three-pointer, nothing but net there by Cana. And that stops a 20-0 run. And say 20-0, my goodness. Well, realize we're only down 10 here. It could be worse. We had that 7-point lead when they started that run. 22-12, Lady Cyclones trailing. Jenna Lewis without a dribble, and traveling is going to be the call. I thought she switched her pivot foot. I think they were a little late on that whistle, but she did switch the pivot foot after picking up her dribble. She'll come out. Tucker Webb will come back in for Harrison. Keister on the left side, sees the double team. Somebody's open along the baseline. It's McKinley Walls, and she threw it away. But if it would go out of bounds if the Lady Goblins would have just left it alone. Yeah. But Quant intercepts it and then steps out of bounds herself. So Lady Cyclones, and I think they should reset the shot clock here because I think they had it. She stepped out of bounds.
Number 21, Serena Stroud.
But they're not going to, so it's 24 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, it looked like Quant had possession of it. Here's Chloe Garner with a three. Shot clock didn't matter, did it?
Well, if you get her hitting them on one side and Keister on the other.
Yeah, it's now it's single digits. It's a 7-point lead. Lee will pass on the three on her drive shot. Blocked there by Lizzie Harrison. Lee can't grab the rebound. It goes off her left hand out of bounds. 3:33 left to play here in the first half. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 7, 22-15. Keister gets it along baseline. Stroud trying to look for Lizzie cutting the basket. Ball was tipped before it ever got to her. Barger with it. Finding Jones cutting down the right side of the lane. We'll get a foul called. They're going to say it's a shot. I think she was trying to dump it to Lee. And it's a shooting foul? Okay, they're going to call a shooting foul. I think she was trying to pass to Lee, so I don't think this is a shooting foul. But that's okay, there you go. There you go. That's the reason. All right. Well, I don't know if that was a reason, but still. The foul is on Lizzie Harrison. You're right. That's the 5th team foul on Russellville. And at the line right now is Lila Jones, who hit the first. Soraya Stroud checks out for Lady Cyclones. Jones hits them both. She has 6 points. 24-15, Harrison with the lead. 3:17 left to play here in the first half. Morgan Young, number 0, the senior. The lone senior on the team is the one that came in. She has it near the corner. Will dribble out to the wing. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Will reverse it around left side. Going inside to Lizzie Harrison. Little inside out play. That's what Lizzie likes to do. Jasmine threw it in the corner. Nobody home. Russellville turning the ball over. Just under 3 to go. Jordan Quant walking up the floor. She's handled all the point guard duties so far in this first half. Almost lost the handle there, able to gather it, but without a dribble. Handed off to Jones. In the corner, catch and shoot three-pointer for Webb. Braces the iron, rebound tipped around. Lee has it, no, that's Barger. Almost lost in the corner, double team. She throw it away, no, it's saved. Inbounds a couple times there, but the Lady Cyclones coming away with it. Jasmine Garcia dribbling in traffic will slow it up. Being chased there by Quant, takes it all the way, misses with the left hand. Rebound tipped around and bodies on the floor, and what do we got? Jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Russellville with 2:14 left to play here in the first half.
We just can't get an easy shot to go down. It's just hanging on the rim.
Boy Gardner to Young. She'll miss the three from the left side. Rebound on the backside, Lila Jones. Picked up there by Garner, and Garner backs off after she gets the pass off to Quant. 24-15, the Lady Cyclones trailing here with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Lee at the top of the key. He's only hit 3 threes and looking to pass. Dishes it off left side to Jones, trying to go inside. Ball was knocked away by Garner.
Good defense by Garner, getting her hand in there on that pass.
15 seconds on the shot clock. And Lila Jones, the senior, will be the trigger man along the left baseline. Lee's wide open underneath. Catch and shoot easy two-pointer there. She's got 9.
Yeah, our defense broke down on that one.
Just kind of lost her there. 26-15. It's back to double digits. The lead for the Lady Goblins. Morgan Young in the corner. Gets it inside to Lizzie Harrison. Backing her way in. Double team. Kicks it out, and it's intercepted by Tucker Webb. Tucker Webb gives it off now to Barger. Cross-court pass to Jones, and she'll miss the three-pointer. Rebound, Harrison had it. Looked like the teammate knocked it away from Lee. A jump ball would belong to Harrison. It looked like Barger actually knocked it away from London Lee. And Lizzie Harrison checking out. Gave some good minutes there in her first action this season, coming off that injury. Still with that knee brace on. And now we have whistle. An offensive foul called on London Lee. That's the first foul called on Harrison in this quarter. And it happens with 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. That's her first and the team's first. Wonder if we're going to go the whole quarter without team committee foul. Usually don't see that. McKinley Walls pass deflected, but picked up by Morgan Young. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Garner, cross-court pass by McKinley to McKinley Walls. It was tipped before it got to her. Went off her head. Harrison almost mishandled it in the front court. Quant had it knocked away, but gets it back. Here's London Lee, and she traveled.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up, she moved 2 pivot feet, and Coach Dozier is telling her you've got to set before you dribble. He saw it too. It was pretty easily to see over here on our side, kind of close to him. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Keister turnaround jumper from 15. Short there as it draws iron. Lee has it. Shot clock is off. There to help contend there for Russellville was Amaya Ely, the sophomore, number 25. 23 seconds left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing by 11. Lee has it. Will take it near the right side and shot up and in on the drive. She's at double figures with 11 points. 13-point lead for Harrison. 9 seconds left. Pass into the corner goes out of bounds as it was last touched by Lila Jones. 7.2 seconds left. Russellville trailing 28-15. They had cut the lead to 7, but they haven't scored since. It's been the last 6 points there for Harrison.
Back into the game for the Lady Cyclones, number 21, Saraya Stroud.
Saraya Stroud getting another three-point shooter in there. She's going to be the trigger man. 7 seconds. You can do 2 or 3 passes with this much time. We'll see what Russellville does. They get it in bounds. Goes off the hands of Keister. Is a little too tall there. Jump ball called. 4.2 left, so we'll do it again. And we have 3 less seconds to work with. Stroud will inbound it near the end of their bench. The Gardner, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, pulls up on the drive, misses from 15. We come to the end of the first half. With our score, the Lady Goblins 28, the Lady Cyclones 15. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest and you get 6 months same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
I got to tell you, here at Cyclone Arena, I thought about this during the first quarter. I can't remember the last time we've had this many people for a girls' game this early on. I mean, it's an electric crowd. It's exciting. Of course, we have a lot of festivities going on, a lot of extra stuff too. That's okay. That's what helps get people in here. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 13 at the half.
Plus, you got the band here also.
Yeah, the band and all that. It's great. A lot of things going on. And just to my left is Coach Marty Barnes, who is elected to the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame. He's going to get a couple honors tonight. Here at halftime of the girls' game, they're going to honor him for that. And then between games, honor his 1985 team, the only team to win a state championship in Cyclone basketball history. So big night for Coach Barnes, who lives up in Northwest Arkansas. Whenever we go up there for that Rogers tournament, he always visits with us and is fantastic about that. Coached Russellville 2 different stints. In between that, he coached for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, and he is sitting over here, and we'll be talking about that all throughout the evening. Got some scores to pass along to you. First, Alma and Siloam Springs. They're playing their boys' game tonight first because the colors night there at Siloam. It's a halftime score, and Siloam leading Alma 31-26, so an upset brewing, and that would actually help us a little bit. Anybody behind us, we want them to lose more, but Siloam's boys leading Alma 31-26. Girls' score is not quite halftime. In fact, 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Greenwood leading Mountain Home 24-15. I thought Mountain Home would walk away with that one. And at halftime, if you felt bad about the way we played at Farmington, realize this. Here's a halftime score as they're hosting Van Buren. 52-13, Farmington leading Van Buren. They're on pace to score 104 in that game. That's the other scores here in the 5A West. We told you at the onset about the standings, but we'll kind of recap that once again. That Farmington team undefeated in conference play at 6-0, and really, I think they've been challenged one time. They've had one win that's been single digits. Mountain Home at 5-1, Greenwood and Van Buren each at 4-2. So think about that. Van Buren's tied for fourth. and they're behind 52-13 at halftime against Farmington. Farmington back-to-back state championship wins. They're in 4A, and they move up to 5A, and 5A and not even missing a beat. Harrison at 3-3, Alma, Russellville each at 1-5, Silent Springs at 0-6. We're at the half. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13. We're going to take a break, come back, and give you stats for the first half. Harrison 28, Russellville 15. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience at the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On February 6th, our College of Business and Economic Development will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in agri, pre-vet, tourism, and business, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, as we have an opportunity to visit with Mike Apple. Mike, those cold temperatures make it difficult for agri-business, but especially for those farm animals. What do we need to do?
You bet. It's getting cold and windy and wet. We got to feed these cattle, keep their body temperature up where they can not only survive but thrive.
The Farmers Co-op, located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Centennial.
Congratulations, Coach. All right, we're congratulating Coach Marty Barnes, who just got recognized for entering in the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame, and not just for his work here at Russellville. He's a coach at Rogers Mounties and also coach at Arkansas Tech for the Wonder Boys. But, I mean, you win the only state championship in Cyclone Boys history. We're going to talk about that in between games, a little bit more about that, because of all the talented teams he had here that won conference and all that, it was the one team that wasn't expected to do anything that ended up winning state championship. But we're going to talk about the girls right now. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13 at the half. They were led by Kana Keister with 6 points, a couple of threes there, and then 3 points for Stroud Garcia and Chloe Garner. The scoring just tough to come by. For Harrison, London Lee led the way with 11 points, 6 points each for Quant and Lila Jones, 3 points for Tucker Webb, and 2 points for Eliza Barger. Your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, not the best shooting in the world from the outside for the Harrison Goblins, ladies. Harrison, they're 3 of 8 from the three-point line, 3 of 7 from the charity stripe, whereas the Lady Cyclones are 4 of 13 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Where they are hurting us, though, is on the inside. Got too many baskets on the inside in the paint area, and I know this London Lee, she's very tall, very fast for a big girl. It's hard to stop her, but when she gets the ball, she's gonna go for that basket, or she's gonna pass off. What we got to do, the defenders that are not guarding her, the defenders have got to stay with the person they're guarding and keep them away, get in front of them, push them away from that basket, and it's tough to do. But I think we've got the personnel to do it. But we're going to have to tighten our defense, especially in that paint area.
It's going to be tough. As you said, they don't shoot near the threes that we do. They score a lot more two-pointers than we do. Realistically, if you came in this game and say, hey, Russellville wins, what happens? At some point you'd say, we probably hit 9 or 10 threes to do that. Russellville has some work to do. They've only got 4 in that first half. We're going to take a 60-second break, be back with the second half. Lady Cyclones trail by 13. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Remember, we had that jump ball with 4 seconds left in the first half. It gave us the basketball, or helped us keep the basketball. That is why Harrison will start this half with the basketball, leading Russellville 28-15. Garcia, White, Garner, Lizzie Harrison, and Kana Keister on the floor for Russellville as we start the second half. The original starting 5 on the floor for Harrison: Quant, Barger, Lee, Webb, and Lila Jones. This is Tucker Webb, who he did hit 3. She'll throw it away. It's intercepted by Kyra White on 2-on-1. Trailing the play, they tip it and knock it away on the block shot by Kana Keister. Russellville did not see Barger trailing the play, thought it was a 2-on-1. And good job there by Barger trailing the play to get the steal. There's also another deflection there by Kyra White. Lady Cyclones take it right back. This is Keister looking for White inside. And Kyra had to wrestle it away there from a couple of defenders. They go to the right elbow, back to Kyra White. Lady Cyclones moving the basketball around. Now they'll try left side with Jasmine. At the high post, Lizzie Harrison backing away in against Lee, not looking to face the basket, kicks it right back out. 13 seconds to shoot. Little backdoor bounce pass deflected out of bounds by Lila Jones of Harrison. The Lady Cyclones will have it along the baseline with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, she was expecting Garner to break to the basket just a little bit late.
And bounce pass comes to Kyra White. 7 seconds to shoot. I wonder if we realize it. 5 seconds. Yep, we're counting down here. The drive by Jasmine. Missed the shot. She did a good job getting it over London Lee, but missed the shot there. We got a foul called on Lizzie Harrison. That's number 2 on her. And boy, every minute Lizzie Harrison's out there, I'm just happy to see her out there. It missed. Got injured in the summer, had missed the entire season up till now, and you should have seen her face light up at practice earlier this week. She was excited, so I think maybe Friday they're going to clear me. And they said they let her go as much as she can. So she's given Coach Johnson some good minutes here for Russellville. Her career high was actually 6 points last year against Harrison. They're going to go inside to London Lee. Shot partially blocked by Lizzie, but she picks up her third. And that'll be the second team foul. 6:34 left to play here in the third quarter. And it's a shooting foul for London Lee. And that's about the only thing that London Lee has not done well. She hits that one, but she's 2 of 6 from the line. 12 points now for Lee. And it's the first point of the second half for either team. Missed that one off the side of the rim. Chased down there by Kyra White of Russellville. There's a double team. She floats it over the top. Lady Cyclones have a man advantage. Jasmine Garcia all the way with the layup, and she's got 5. Lady Cyclones down by 12. Here's some pressure in the backcourt. The trap. Quant trying to get around it. Almost lost her footing. They got 3 seconds to get it across. They barely do. Lila Jones now 3-on-2. Lee with the pass underneath to Tucker Webb, and she'll draw the foul. And that was almost a 10-second violation. It ends up in a layup try for them and a foul on Kana Keister. But I like the fact of what Russellville did. They applied some pressure, forced the action. Nothing wrong with that. Free throw is missed there by Tucker Webb. If they beat it, they beat it. But you might cause some more turnovers, too.
Well, it was pretty obvious. Harrison was having trouble with our press.
Well, they had a few issues against Greenwood, some other teams against it. Tucker Webb hitting 1 of 2. She's got 4 points. It's a 13-point advantage for the Lady Goblins.
Goblins standing in that 2-3 zone right now.
They've not played us man-to-man yet, I don't believe. Garcia was flanked by Chloe Garner. She's running the other way to get in the corner. She has it now. Kyra White will launch a 3-pointer and hit from the corner right in front of the student section. That's the first basket made by Kyra White. The press, and Lee is going to catch the pass and dump it off to Jones in the front court. But I like that, causing them to get out of their offense a little bit. Webb will miss a three from the corner. Rebound comes to Chloe Garner. On transition, gets it to Garcia. Russellville, a 2-on-3. They're going to attack anyway. Jasmine is going to draw contact. And even though it was a 2-on-3, Harrison did not stop the basketball. And I think Coach Dozier is upset about his team doing that right there. And that's on Lila Jones, her first. Because it's almost like they almost all of a sudden stood to the side and let Jasmine do whatever she wanted to do. She'll hit the first free throw. She's 2 of 3 from the line tonight with 6 points.
You can tell already that free throws are going to become very important.
Well, she cut
in this game.
She cut it to 9 there, make it 8 as she hits that free throw. She has 7. And again, pressure in the backcourt. Quant trapped. Gets the pass off to Barger. And now they'll beat the press once again, 2-on-1. Webb, bounce pass, tried to get it to London Lee, and trailing the play there was Kyra White and knocked it out of bounds. She gets a couple fist bumps from her teammates there. 5:16 left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones trailing by 8. Lee getting the entry pass. Jones working in the lane, shot blocked there by Kyra White, out of bounds, and it goes off the hands of Eliza Barger. So even though we have not turned them over in the backcourt, I think we're taking them out of their game just a little bit.
Any pressure defense does that. Makes you work a little harder. Sorry.
That's all right. We'll say we can cut it to 6 with a bucket here. Pass goes off of Jones and right in the student section. Kyra White gets it inbounds to Jasmine Garcia. Going to go to Lizzie Harrison, finds Kyra along the baseline, shot partial block, got a foul called on London Lee. She was standing straight up, but if you're a tall person, as soon as you move those hands forward, you're going to get whistled almost every time. That's her second personal and the second team foul. Nobody really in the foul trouble for the Lady Goblins. Remember, that second quarter, they only had 1 foul called on them. Lady Cyclones have had 2 different players with 3 fouls and 3 players with 2. First free throw was no good by Kyra White. She hits the second. She's got 4 points all here in this quarter. It's a 7-point lead for Harrison. Garner applying pressure to Quant, who's without a dribble. Whistle foul, reach-in foul on Garner. And that'll be her first and the team's 4th.
Personal foul committed by number 3, Chloe Garner.
Knowing about it in the backcourt. Jordan Quant gets it right back to Barger, still in the backcourt. Pass deflected and stolen by Russellville. In the corner, Garner will pass on the 3. Catch and shoot top of the key, 3-pointer, no good by Russellville. Rebound goes off the leg of Kyra White, and we have a timeout called by Coach Dozier for Harrison. We'll take a quick break. 4:35 left to play in the third. Lady Cyclones trail by 7. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Harrison calling that timeout. They have 3 left. Russellville with 4 left. 4:35 left to play the third. Lady Cyclones trailing 30-23. Turning Harrison over in the backcourt there. Could not get any points out of it. But I think Coach Dozier is upset with how his team is handling that trap. Quanton, here comes the trap. Gets it right back to Barger. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville. But again, they're staying in that corner, and that cannot be what Coach Dozier wants. Barger, pass ahead to Lee. 3-on-2. Do they want to attack it? They get it to Webb. She'll launch the 3 and hit. That's their first made field goal of the second half. They were 2 of 4 from the free throw line until that made bucket there. And they go back up by 10. We had been on a little 8-2 run there until that. But even then, I think Lady Cyclones would like to play at that pace, even though Harrison got the bucket there. Lizzie Harrison, turnaround jumper from inside the lane, won't go. Lee with the rebound for the Lady Goblins, and Quant in the front court. Best way to stop a press is rebound. If they miss it, it's hard to get in your press. People don't do that off a missed shot. Here's another three-pointer by Tucker Webb, this time from the left corner. That's her second three here, back-to-back possessions. She's got 10 points for the game. Ball out of bounds stays with Russellville. 3:40 left to play. And just like that, you cut it down to what? What are we down? 7 once again, and then it balloons back up to 13 with a couple of threes by Tucker Webb. Webb leads this team in three-pointers. Here's a pass deflected and a steal by the Lady Goblins. Barger gets it in the front court to Webb. Quant will launch one from the corner. Misses off the iron. It comes all the way out to the left wing where Webb has it for Harrison. .27 seconds on the shot clock. They're playing along that left side. And Coach Dozier going to change the play a little bit with 18 seconds to shoot. Quant gets around her man, and ball taken away there, and traveling is going to be the call. Russellville would have rather them not call anything. Lady Cyclones are about to be off and running. Amaya Ely will check in, replacing Lizzie Harrison for Russellville.
Yeah, two Harrison players ran into each other. One was breaking toward the basket, and the other one was breaking away from it.
Keister gets it to the high post to Ely, kicks it right back out. Again, that inside-outside play we said would happen. There's a drive there by Kyra White, who draws the foul in the reverse layup. And she's going to get to shoot 2, and that foul on Eliza Barger, her first, and the team's third. Kyra 61% from the line this season. Will hit that one. She's 2 of 3 tonight. They just started the second half. Lady Bombers trying to come back, but they trail by 13, 43-30. Second free throw is good there by Kyra. 36-24. There's a three-pointer miss from the corner there. They say it was a 2. Rebound all the way out. Quant has it, looking underneath. And Barger was open, mishandled it, kicked it back out, and they'll hit the 3. Webb, she's on fire. 3 threes here in this quarter alone. It said White had hit that last free throw. She'd missed it. 39-24. Ely on the inside. Nothing there. Trying to go up against Lee. Lady Cyclones lose the handle on it. And on the floor we have a tied-up basketball, and it stays with Russellville. The shot clock does not reset since possession did not change. 17 seconds on the shot clock here. There. All over Kana Keister looking to trap there. They knock the ball away, and people go into the floor once again, and we have a tied-up basketball. And this time it goes over to the Lady Goblins. Spring sports just around the corner. We've got baseball, softball, soccer action, but don't forget you got the 5A state swim meet. That'll be here in Russellville once again, coming up in February, and that's going to be on our live stream on Cyclone Booth. We've had it for the last, 4 or 5 years? We'll have it again. Harrison turning the ball over in the front court. 1:34 left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones trailing by 15, and Coach Johnson wants to take a timeout. So we'll take one with her. Lady Cyclones trailing by 15 here with 90 seconds left in the third. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems, as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services, so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
Play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing Harrison 39-24. with a minute and a half left to play here in the third. The Lady Cyclones going to be at home here on Tuesday night, hosting Alma as we turn around and face everybody a second time. I mentioned to you that there's going to be 3 more home games. February the 4th, Tuesday night, is one of them. And then February 14th and February 21st, back-to-back home games there, Siloam and Farmington, and that'll be Colors Night and Senior Night. And then Greene County Tech hosting the state tournament. We're hoping we're going to be there covering a couple teams. We'll see. Greene County Tech, one of 4 schools putting in a bid. Alma put in a bid. Russellville put in a bid. Hot Springs and Greene County Tech, and the AAA went with Greene County Tech. There's a corner 3 missed by Russellville. Off the rebound underneath was Tucker Webb. Yeah, it'll been 5 years since a West team hosted it. In fact, Russellville was the last West team to host it. I thought our chances were good to have it here or at Alma. I'll be honest with you, I really thought Alma was going to get to host the 5A state tournament.
Well, they should have.
Yeah. Easy drive right off the interstate. There's a foul called on Russellville. This is going to be on Jasmine, her third.
Personal foul committed by number 5.
And it'll send Eliza Barger to the free throw line.
Team fifth.
She played quite a bit as a sophomore, hits the first free throw. She's the one that hit the game winner against Greenwood in overtime. I got to tell you, everybody was pulling for Harrison in that game anytime the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs are playing, typically. I think anytime just about any Greenwood team is playing, everybody's on the same side pulling against them. And that's second free throw is good by Barger. She hits them both. She has 4 tonight, averaging 9 points a game. 41-24, largest lead for Harrison. Going to the floor with the basketball was Lee. Gets the pass off to Quant. And she'll hit the shot on the drive and draw the foul on Russellville. The old-fashioned three-point play. She'll have an attempt at that. Foul called on Amaya Ely, her first. Quant now with 8 points. 65% from the line, but hits that one. She has 9. 44-24. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 20. Not really indicative of the way the game was just a few moments ago. Realize this was 30-23 earlier in this quarter. And since then, since Russellville cut it to 7 as they turned the ball over there, they've scored 1 point. It's been a 14-1 run since. Something about that 7. We were up 7. They call timeout. They go on a 22-0 run. And 20-0 run. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Harrison up 44-24. With it is Lee, way away from the basket. 7 seconds left. We use a screen, mishandle the basketball. 4 seconds. She'll launch a long 3 and airball it. It'll go out of bounds with 0.7 seconds left. And that's pretty much how we'll close out the third quarter. 44-24 our score. The Lady Goblins with the lead. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 40% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Welcome back. I told you Farmington's girls were up on Van Buren at the half by almost 40 points, 52-13. Farmington has a way of letting their foot off the gas a little bit. After 3, they lead it by 31, 71-40. Mountain Home's trying to make a comeback after being down by 13. They have cut it to 7, 43-36. We'll be keeping an eye closely on that game. Here, Harrison has opened up a 20-point lead. Lady Cyclones had cut it to 7 in that third quarter, 30-23. Since then, it was a 14-1 run. Look at the officials looking something underneath. I wonder what's going on underneath us.
What hurt us in that third quarter was Harrison was 3 of 7 from the three-point line, and we turned the ball over about 4 times. We just haven't been able to get any shots from the outside.
Lizzie Harrison back in the basketball game. She'll be whistled for the travel, posting up London Lee there. I think Lee actually gave a little bit of ground, and Lizzie wasn't expecting that, and that's what caused the travel. They're going to beat the press this time, Tucker Webb. She's the one that sparked that big comeback, or I shouldn't say comeback, the big extension of the lead there by Harrison with 3 threes. She had 10 points in the third quarter alone. She's got 13 for the game. Kyra White misses the 15-footer. Lee the rebound before the Lady Goblins. Well, boys action coming up. Remember, we have honor the 1985 Cyclone Boys State Championship basketball team 40th anniversary. The ball knocked out of bounds by Russellville. The anniversary, we were going to honor that team on January the 10th when we brought in Mountain Home, but because of that ice snowstorm that we had, they postponed it. They wanted to make sure, because we have one of the players, Sotomayor, who's actually, if he's here, he's coming in from Virginia. He works in Washington, D.C., so they were having to plan ahead and make sure it was a Friday night. So anxious to see a lot of those guys.
Harrison has the shot clocks down to 13. We tied it up, but they got the ball.
Yeah, it does not reset the shot clock. Webb catches the inbounds pass in the corner. Jones has it. I wonder if they realize it. I don't hear anybody counting down there. Webb has it. She does notice it. She launches a 3, and that one misses with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Keister the rebound for Russellville. Kana in the front court will take over the point. Jasmine on her left. She'll get it over to her. They make the switch. And back to Kana on the left side. Kana in the lane. Cut off there by Lee. And they back off of her and leave her open from 10 feet. She faked the pass over to Harrison is what happened. And that made Lee, instead of trying to challenge the shot, she just backed off and went over, fouled the basketball. And Kana's got 8. Lady Cyclones, though, trailing 44-26.
We haven't been able to hit that little 10-foot shot, and she did.
Yeah. She was wide open there. And Jenna Lewis will back up and shoot the 3, and that one missed off the backside. Lee has it goes off her hands, out of bounds. 6 minutes left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 18. Tuesday night, they trailed by 20 against Mountain Home and cut it to 12 in the fourth quarter, and then just sort of ran out of gas. Now we got a run in us here. We need one. Garcia gets it to Kana at the high post. Lizzie Harrison. Back to Jasmine, top of the key, 3-pointer. Missed there. I like that shot, though. They left her open. That foul's going to be on Jasmine. That's her 4th. She's fouled out of, I think, 3 basketball games this year. Lady Cyclones with Alma coming in on Tuesday night. Russellville lost to Alma in their conference opener, but Keister and Garcia each with 11 points in that ball game. That's impressive, because that's a really tough place to shoot there, that dark gym there that Alma has. Beautiful arena, but it's tough to shoot because it's a little darker than your normal arenas. 19 seconds on the shot clock, taking it baseline with missing the shot is Quant. Lizzie Harrison the rebound for Russellville. Jasmine Garcia is going to draw the foul on Jordan Quant, her 2nd. And the team's first. I love being at Alma. I don't mean anybody think I'm criticizing that. It's a wonderful place. But there are some people who struggle to shoot there. Inbounds pass deflected. Keister picks it up. It's a brief 5-on-4 as they gamble for the steal. Jasmine Garcia, nice little move inside. Missed the shot from the lane. Lee the rebound. 44-26, the Lady Cyclones trailing. Quant will hand this off to Webb, trying to bounce pass it to Lee. Hits off the leg of Harrison, and there's Soraya Stroud with the steal. She'll catch it in the front court. Trying to go inside Lizzie, and we got a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on London Lee. That'll be her 3rd. And the 2nd team foul on the Lady Goblins. Keister will check out. Chloe Gardner will check in. Tucker Webb is out for Lady Goblins.
Seemed like London Lee's had a trouble scoring since Harrison's come in there and guarded her.
Here's Lizzie, misses a shot from the inside. Rebound. Might have another jump ball coming. No, this is going to roll out of bounds, and it belongs to Russellville as it goes off of Jenna Lewis. I was waiting for the jump ball, but nobody actually had their hands on it. Soraya Stroud gets it back to Kyra White on the left side. Jasmine in the lane. Boy, Lizzie Harrison had set a screen there. If she kept going there, Jasmine would have had it on the inside wide open, but we get a foul called on Harrison anyway. That'll be on Jordan Quant, her third. And the team's third for Harrison. 4:14 left to play in the game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 18. Three-pointer by Kyra White, in and out. Out of bounds off Russellville.
Comes the press.
They've beaten it the last couple times. They'll beat it this way. It's 2-on-1. Jones bounce pass to Lee, and I like the bounce pass, but you bounce it at the big man's feet. They have no chance of getting it, and they threw it away.
Unofficially, I've got Harrison down with 15 turnovers. I don't know if that's what they usually have or our defense is causing them to do that.
We have a timeout called by Russellville. Well, they host Mountain Home on Tuesday night. Mountain Home is in a battle right now with Greenwood. Russellville calling timeout, so we're going to take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trail by 18 here in the fourth quarter. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
44-26, Harrison with the lead.
You know, I think you need to really tell our radio fans out there why you like Alma so much. Could it be because of that pizza place up there?
Yeah, they're in Alma and Greenwood for that matter. Right across from Brahms. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about.
You always have a smile on your face when we're going to Alma and Greenwood because I know where we're going to eat.
That's right. Lately, going to Greenwood for sports, especially football season, that's been the highlight. That Greenwood football team's just tough to hang with. Lady Cyclones with the basketball and coming out of that timeout. They have 2 timeouts left, under 4 minutes to go. Trailing by 18. Harrison. Ball was tipped there by Lewis, and then there's a scramble for it. It rolls all the way back into the backcourt, out of bounds. It goes off us. After 3 quarters of play, Greenwood leading Mountain Home in girls action 55-46. Again, Alma and Siloam Springs, they're playing their boys game first. We're going to try to get a score update for you because Siloam was leading Alma at the half. Here on left side, Sugar Clemens, who missed the shot. On the inside, ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrison. 3:34 left. Russellville trailing.
We're just not able to get any long shots.
Yeah, just that early on we were up 9-2. It's still nothing was falling. That was a bad omen. They went on a 20-0 run. Now we go inside there with Soraya Stroud, who's got 5 after that turnaround jumper. Trapping in the backcourt. Quant needs some help without a dribble. She'll get it off to Lewis. Still in the backcourt. They got 2 seconds to get across the timeline, and that's got to be a 10-second violation because Lee caught it at 24 on the shot clock. But they get it in the front court, and it goes out of bounds. That could have been a foul call on Harrison. Sometimes when the ball goes out and it could be a foul, they go ahead and just say it's out of bounds there. But I think they should have had a 10-second violation there at midcourt. But the Lady Cyclones get it anyway. They go inside, double team, kick it out. Soraya Stroud will miss the 3, but knocked to the floor. This is going to be a foul on Jenna Lewis. And Soraya going to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws.
Personal foul committed by number 3, Jenna Lewis. Her first personal.
Soraya 77% from the line this season. And hits the first. We do have a score update for you. Still going on with 3:33 left to play in the ball game. Alma has taken a 3-point lead against Siloam Springs. That's at Siloam. That's another tough place to play. Alma leading the Panthers there at Siloam 55-52. Make it 58-52 as they just hit a 3 there with 3:18 left. Oh. 44-31. Lewis in the front court hit all 3 free throws.
Yes. 8
points for Soraya. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13. Lee shot and hit the backboard and went completely around the rim before it went out of bounds. Off us. It'll belong to them. Inbounds pass coming along the baseline. Comes all the way out to London Lee. She's not sure if she had a dribble. She was holding the basketball. I don't blame her. Sometimes you don't know. She'll get the ball back inside the lane, triple teamed, and we're going to foul her. She's knocked to the floor. This will be on number 15, Kyra White, her third. Did not get the shot up, so it's not a shooting foul. They try to go back inside, and it was intercepted there by Kyra White of the Lady Cyclones. Bounce pass ahead. McKinley Walls couldn't save it. It went out in front of her a little bit too much. Lila Jones back in for Harrison. Harrison leading by 13 with 2:14 left to play. Kana Keister back in for Russellville, replacing Soraya Stroud. No Lady Cyclone in double figures, but a couple are close. Keister and Stroud each with 8. Jasmine has 10. Trapped in the backcourt. They get the pass off to Barger. Back to Quant. 27 seconds on the shot clock. And let's see, whistle and timeout there called by Dozier. The reason I keep referencing the shot clock is once they instituted the shot clock in high school basketball, the officials said we're going to use that as the 10-second count. And so the fact there that Coach Dozier realized it was getting close, he knew it was about to be a 10-second violation, he called a timeout. We'll take a break. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Welcome back, and they've actually put 1 second back on the shot clock because they said if it got down to 25, it would be a 10-second violation, so they came over here and put it at 26, just what we were talking about before the break. Well, Mountain Home had cut it close, but Greenwood has opened it back up. They lead now by 15. The Lady Bulldogs over the Lady Bombers with 5.5 to go, 64-49. Here we have 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing 44-31. Harrison with it. This is Eliza Barger going inside. It was tipped off along the baseline. Shot missed there by Jenna Lewis underneath. Follow won't go by Barger. Tipped all the way out. Lewis will retreat and get it for Harrison. Ball is tipped out of bounds, and you saw Lewis there. She kind of pulled her hands back. She knew if she touched it, it was going to be out on her. 1:40 left. We'll have boys action coming up after this, but we're going to honor the 85 team in between games, so we'll be delayed a little bit on that. There's Lee outside the lane, faced the basket, kicked it right back out. 18 seconds to shoot. They get along the baseline to London Lee on the drive. Boy, it looked like her shot went straight up and straight through. And that's her first field goal of the second half. She's got 14, leading all scores. Kana Keister, top of the key, three-pointer, grazed the iron there. Lila Jones the rebound for Harrison. 15-point lead for the Lady Goblins. 1 minute left to go. Quant trapped in the front court and stepped out of bounds. I never understand that. People cross the timeline and pick up the dribble. And that backcourt line there is acting as a third defender.
Yeah, when you do that, you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
No place to go.
Soraya Stroud checks back in for Russellville, replacing Chloe Gardner. Stroud along the right side was thinking about a three, but cut off there. Now without a dribble, gets it to Jasmine. Kicks it right back out. Top of the key three-pointer. Rattles in and out by Keister underneath. Lady Cyclones had it, and then stepping out of bounds was Stroud. She fell to the floor. 41.9 seconds left to go in the game. Lady Cyclones down by 15, 46-31. But just like Tuesday night in that loss against Mountain Home, they've had moments where they've looked good. But just tough putting 4 quarters together. Lee in the front court. Cutting the basket was Barger. Puts it up and in, and she's going to go to the free throw line for the attempt at the and one. She's got 6. It's the third team foul on Russellville, and that foul was called on Lizzie Harrison, her 4th. Free throw is good by Barger. She has 7. Garcia in the front court for Russellville. Lady Cyclones trailing by 18. Jasmine pass deflected and stolen away by Liza Barger. Ahead to Quant. 2-on-1 if she wants it. Bounce pass to Lewis, and she missed the layup from the left side. Rebound is Jones, and after the missed shot, Lady Cyclones have it. Garner gets it ahead to Kyra White. 2-on-2, and we'll get a foul called there. And they set up in front of her, turned at the last second, and it'll send Kyra to the free throw line. She's 2 of 4 from there. And 10 seconds left to play here in the ball game, and that foul called on Eliza Barger, her 2nd. 6 points for Kyra, make it 7 as she hits them both. 49-33. Jones near the half-court line will get it to Quant. They'll cross the timeline to Lewis, who will hang on the basketball, and that'll do it. Harrison defeats the Lady Cyclones 49-33. We're going to take a quick break, and do we want to do that? No, I'm going to go ahead and give the scoring totals here because I've just about got them done anyway. For Harrison, they had 2 players in double figures. It was London Lee with 14 and Tucker Webb with 13. There's your 2 players in double figures. Jordan Quant had 9. 7 points for Eliza Barger. 6 points for Lila Jones. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Soraya Stroud and Kana Keecher East with 8 points. 7 points for Kyra White and Jasmine Garcia, and 3 points for Chloe Garner. Lady Cyclones fall to 1-6 in conference play, 6-17 overall. Harrison improves to 4-3 in conference play, 12-10 overall. Russellville's next ball game will be here on Tuesday night as they host Alma. And I want to tell you, before we finish up and go to a break, sorry about throwing you a curveball, Stephen, but right now they're going to honor the 1985 Cyclone State Championship team. 40th anniversary here. And we're trying to get the band to calm down there so we can announce that. This team, I got to interview a lot of these players and Coach Marty Barnes, and did a story of them that actually ran in the Courier back in November, knowing that this was going to be the 40th anniversary season. This team, every person that I interviewed, every guy pretty much said the same thing. It's supposed to be a rebuilding year. They would always say that, but then they always said, you know what, we played together since we were in 7th grade. They played out at the Lock and Dam. They would play at the Hughes Center. Coach Keister would pick them up in his truck and take them down to Gardner Junior High to play together. And they played together a lot, and there was just a cohesiveness about this team. No stars. In fact, their best chance to win state was actually the year before when they had some seniors and they ended up graduating. They had been on a team that had won back-to-back-to-back conference championships. In their season, they didn't slip in there, okay? What they did during the season, they beat 7 number 1 teams in the state. 15 times they played teams that were ranked in the top 10. And they're getting introduced right now. And 2 stories I want to tell. First of all, North Little Rock Northeast. They played them, who was a preseason number 1. They beat North Little Rock Northeast here in Russellville at the old Cyclone Gym. And what had happened is their coach said, well, it'll be different if we play you guys again because you won't have the home crowd. Well, that's who they played in the finals and ended up beating North Little Rock Northeast there. Billy Hampton, Rodney Foster getting introduced right now. Rodney Foster, who's in the Cyclone Hall of Fame. Gray Townsend, who's also in the Hall of Fame, not able to be here. Tim Carter here. I'm looking over at Donnie Daly and if anybody watches SEC basketball or basketball across the nation, they'll see that guy walking out right there, Donnie Daly. He's actually an official for the NCAA, and he does some high-profile games there. We're very lucky to have him here. He lives in Atkins. But, yeah, you'll see him all the time there. Jason Heiderscheit here. Getting to honor the 85 team, and they're naming some more here. Sotomayor is the one that I was hoping to get to meet here. He works in Washington, D.C., and, of course, Marty Barnes, who, even to his credit, said, he said, I knew we were going to have to maximize our talent because we weren't the most talented team in any of the games. But he kind of knew what he had. He was the one that stopped short saying rebuilding year and realized that they had lost to Fayetteville 3 times that year. They lost both in conference games, and then they played a conference tournament back then because they didn't want 2 weeks off before the state tournament. Lost that one. And the 4th crack they got at Fayetteville, who was number 2 in the state at the time, beat them in the semifinals before the rematch with North Little Rock Northeast and winning that ball game there. And the other story I want to tell you is Coach Barnes, and I put this in the article. I'll say this real quick. But Coach Barnes said, they had a pep rally the day of the semifinal game. The game's being played at Pine Bluff. He said, we go, and he goes, we were not allowed to spend the night there. So we have the pep rally, we go to Pine Bluff, we beat Fayetteville. When we come back, he said, it's 11:30. We walk in Cyclone Gym, and everything's cleaned up from the pep rally. Everything's cleaned up out of the locker room. And there's a custodian there, and Coach Barnes says, hey, what's the deal? And the custodian said, sorry, Coach Barnes, they told us that y'all were not going to win. Go ahead and clean everything up. And so he said immediately right then, he said, I'm going to use this for motivation, that there's some people here, even our own, that don't expect us to be here. And right then I knew that's what we was going to use for motivation. Billy Hampton talked about showing the players the ring at the beginning of the state tournament. This is what we're playing for and all that. And Coach Faulkner, his daughter, Coach Faulkner's passed on. His daughter is actually here representing him. Everybody knows Dave Faulkner. If you've met Dave Faulkner, you love him. He was assistant here at Russellville, also assistant at Arkansas Tech, and they're handing out the trophy there, just having them present it once again for the 1985 state championship team, the only team in Cyclone history to win a state championship. This is the 40th anniversary of that, so honoring that. So we're going to take a break and then come back and get ready for Cyclone basketball as they host Harrison. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefit. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Good eye, guys and gals. Today we're on the hunt for the most elusive, most delicious cookies in the River Valley, Jane's Simple Treats. The first stop, Big Cuppa at the 500 building in Russellville, and at their second location in Morton, too. Crikey! The Phillips 66 gas station by Wendy's has also been cited with the delicious confections. And the grand finale, Everything Rose Boutique. Stay tuned, cookie hunters. More locations are coming soon. Jane's Simple Treats, the sweetest treasures you'll ever find.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Phil Wright Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Welcome back as we get ready for Cyclone basketball. One more thing about the 85 championship team here. Rodney Foster, who's in the Cyclone Hall of Fame, he comes to all these games. It seems like we always look up over our left shoulder, and he's here. And he was one of the leaders on the team and the outstanding player of the state finals. But I got to tell you about these T-shirts here. No, you're right. Yeah. One of the T-shirts, on the back of the T-shirts, it says Murderers Row, Path to Victory. And it also has a copy of the bracket. And you can really, if you get a chance to see this, I'm hoping they'll put it on Facebook or something. You can see the bracket. You can see they did go through Murderers Row. Again, facing 7 number 1 teams throughout the season and in the state tournament altogether. 15 times they played a top 10 team, and they win the state championship. Now, we're going to turn our attention to senior boys. As the Cyclones, they have a tall task ahead of them. Maybe not playing number 1 in the state, but definitely playing number 1 in the conference. This Harrison team, they've only won 19 games out of 23. They're only 6-0 in conference. And when you talk about that, realize they beat Farmington. And they didn't just beat Farmington. They beat Farmington bad. And the team that's annihilating everybody, they had, a bunch of 14 threes in that game. It's a tall order for Russellville to face Harrison. Turning my color man, Aaron Duval, what do you think about tonight's game?
Well, no question. With us playing Mountain Home a couple of days ago, we need Donnie V in the game, and he had to go out because of probably a muscle spasm or something, but we really missed him. Hopefully he's healthy tonight. He's the one who keeps this team in tempo, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to control this game as far as the tempo of it. Rebound, especially on offense, is so important. We cannot let Harrison limit us to 1 shot, and we've got to hit our outside shots. We've got to have some threes tonight to offset our offense. And one of the big things, though, I think we've got to do is stay out of foul trouble. We cannot let the person we're guarding get beside us, because if we try to reach in, we're going to get called for a foul. Keep that person in front of you. Don't let him get beside you. Don't let him get in behind you.
Well, we don't know if Donnie V, how much he's going to be able to play tonight. He's going to go. He's been receiving treatment. He had some back spasms that took him out of the game against Mountain Home on Tuesday night. He missed. He left early second quarter. Was not able to return in that ball game. And so Russellville was without him, still able to win a close one there against Mountain Home, 54-50. But against an undefeated team, if you have a chance to win, you really do need your leading scorer on the floor. And talked to him today. He said, I'm going to give it a go. And so we'll see how long he can go with that back. They said just tighten it up at any time. And so we'll see how Donnie V can go tonight. When you talk about Harrison, look, they're a good team. They're undefeated, all that. I don't want to say that they're a one-man team, but I got to tell you something. If you have not seen Ryder Scribner, that guy can play. And so he's averaging 22 points a game. He's the guy. He's the main guy. He's the main guy there for Harrison. When I say he's averaging 22 a game in conference, he's averaging 19.6 on the season. Leads him in points, leads him in three-pointers. I think he darn near leads him, or at least the second. And I know he is. He's first in rebounding. He's Mr. Everything for Harrison, the 6'3 junior, number 15. He'll be the one that Russellville needs to somehow, I don't want to say stop, somehow slow down. And but again, it's not just him, but he's a big part of it. They actually have 3 guys averaging in double figures. Cole Cecil averaging 14 points a game. Hayden Martin averaging 16 points a game. They have a Maddox Bell who's a Harding commit. There's a tough team. There's a reason why they're 6-0, 19-4. They're a good team. Okay, it's not like they snuck up and caught Farmington on a bad day. They beat Farmington bad, 76-53. It was at Farmington. They hit 14 threes in that game. And put it in perspective, it was Farmington's first conference loss in 4 years. Okay, I realized they were 4A, but still, that's a sight. The first loss in 4 years, and Harrison was the team to do it, and they did it on the road there, 76-53, a tall order for the Cyclones tonight, hosting Harrison. We're going to take a break, come back with the Russellville side of that, a little bit more. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
You can go on your spring break vacation and get the safe new tires you need today at R&R Tire Express. Right now, get a brand new set of passenger tires for as low as $25 a week. R&R gives you easy payment options, no interest, and 6 months, same as cash. And you don't need credit. Everyone's approved. R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Oh, we've honored Marty Barnes. We've honored the 1985 state championship team at halftime of the boys' game here. They're going to honor the Lady Cyclone golf team who won a state championship for the second consecutive season and back-to-back state titles for the Lady Cyclones. And in my mind, probably the best girls golf team ever in the state. And you say, well, you're kind of biased. Well, probably so. But it's the first time, it's the lowest score under par of any team ever. And it's also the first time that that all four girls made All-State. Realize to make All-State out of all the individual golfers that are there, you have to finish in the top 7 individually. Russellville placed 4 players in that top 7. And so even if you don't agree that that's the greatest girls team in history, I think we got a lot to we can argue about that one. And you got one going to Harding, one who's still a junior, has offers from everywhere. North Carolina, Arkansas, Minnesota, I think is where she's leaning, Clemson, and that's Susanna Mans. We'll be announcing that at halftime of the boys' game. Looking at the Russellville side, we mentioned Donovan Villarreal, who is such an integral part of Russellville going out with an injury. Realize at Greenwood and that here against Greenwood, he had 36 points. That was a career high for him. He is averaging 15 points a game, but going out with 2 points here. Oh, thank you. Going out with 2 points here, 4 points in that ball game with the back trouble. He went out in the second quarter, and Russellville was not the same, but they were still able to hang on for that 4-point victory there against a Mountain Home. It was picked up. A lot of slack picked up there by the rest of the team. Russellville rallied around that, and that was a big game because, again, you finish in the top 4 to make state. But it's not just that. Coach Chenault is saying, hey, we really got to finish as high as we can because we're paired with the Central this year. Harrison 6-0 in conference. Farmington 5-1. Russellville's right there at third at 4-2, 2 games out of first. Greenwood and Alma are each at 3-3. Van Buren at 2-4. Siloam at 1-5, and Mountain Home at 0-6. And tonight, Van Buren is at Farmington. Siloam Springs is hosting Alma, which that game is actually concluded, and we're going to get a score for you hopefully. And Greenwood is at Mountain Home. And of course, this one here. We're going to take a final break and come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Earlier in boys action tonight, Alma defeats Siloam Springs 67-57. Yeah, again, that is boys because they are flipping there on Colors Day. So we have three other games in the 5A West tonight. Van Buren at Farmington, Greenwood at Mountain Home, and this one here, Harrison at Russellville. I'll give you the starting lineups for Van Buren. They're going to start off with 6'2 senior number 0, Cole Cecil. 6'2 senior number 5, Jackson Kreiner. 6'3 junior number 15, Ryder Scribner. Hayden Martin, he's a 6'3 senior number 22, and 6'4 senior Maddox Bell wearing number 23. David Stoller is the head coach for Harrison. He's in his 23rd year at the Harrison, 19-4 overall, 6-0 in conference play. For the Russellville Cyclones, they're coached by Greg Chenault, who's in his second season at Russellville, won 23 games last year, 17-5 overall, 4-2 in conference play this year. They're going to start off with number 2, Donovan Villarreal. He's the 6'2 senior shooting guard, averaging 15 points a game for the Cyclones. Number 3, Malachi Siner. He's a 6'4 senior. Cade Smith, number 12, 5'10 senior. Number 21, Caleb Campbell, 6'2 senior. And number 23, KJ Foster. He's a senior for the Cyclones. And I know there's a lot of festivities going on here, but I don't care. This is the best time to do this since we're talking about the boys. Our thoughts and prayers are with Wyatt Nahus and his family. Coach Nahus is the assistant coach for Russellville. He's been here his second season here with Coach Greg Chenault, and Coach Nahus' father passed away, Nub Nahus, there earlier this week, and had a long bout there. But our thoughts and prayers are with Wyatt. And please think of him and his family when you pray today. I know he's missing his team there, but he's taking care of more important things with family. I want to say they live outside of Paris there, had a big farm there at the foot of Mount Magazine. As we get to basketball action here, Russellville against Harrison. Russellville in the home white uniforms with black and red trim. Harrison in the road blues with gold trim. And if Harrison shoots like they're capable, you better watch out. So we're going to hope that we can maybe put the hex on them. They can be a little bit cold today. How about that? 3 players averaging in double figures. Cecil, Scribner, and Martin. But Ryder Scribner, number 15, is the main guy to watch. And he's back standing next to Donnie V is Siner and Maddox Bell. Will jump center. It's tipped a couple times, and Harrison is actually tipped back into the backcourt after the front court for Harrison. And the Goblins have it. There's a steal by Donnie V as he took it away from Scribner. 1-on-2, draw some contact, no foul, doesn't matter. Donnie V with the bucket, and the Cyclones lead it 2-0. That's a good start for Villarreal. Everybody's going to be kind of watching his back because he doesn't know how to play halfway. Long 3 try. This one missed by Cecil, tipped all the way out. Siner going to come up with it. He's got a 1-on-2, going to try to sidestep. Euro step, draws the foul. Cole Cecil was set up there to take the charge, but I think he set up a little too soon, and Siner able to step around him and draw the foul on the trailer on the play, and that was on Hayden Martin, his first and the team's first.
Well, Malachi showed us some speed that we haven't seen in a while.
Free throw there is good. Cyclones lead at 3-0. Waiting the second one, everybody kind of quiets down. Missed that one with the rebound is Maddox Bell. He's committed to Harding. He's second in rebounds for the Goblins. Their leader is Mr. Everything, Ryder Scribner. He's going to launch one from the corner and hit. Scribner getting that one again, averaging 22 points in conference games. Hits the 3, and we're all tied just like that. Cade Smith dish it off to Villarreal, who does not shoot many threes. He can hit from out there. Only 25 on the season. That's not really Donnie's game. The Cyclones do have a couple other guys that can shoot from out there. They have about 3 or 4, actually. Cade Smith on the drive, kicked it in the corner. There's one right there, and K.J. Foster hitting the 3 from the corner. A little soft pressure in the backcourt. A one-handed pass in the front court to Cole Cecil for Harrison. The Cyclones lead at 6-3. On the right side is Maddox Bell. Behind the three-point line, gets it to Scribner, right in front of that Cyclone student section. They go inside to Kreiner, kick it back out, and Kreiner has it on the right side. 13 seconds on the shot clock. They're trying to set a double screen there for Kreiner, and he didn't get the memo. They go top of the key. Missing the 3 is Maddox Bell. Rebound underneath. Harrison has it. We got a reach-in foul called. I think this is going to be on Cade Smith. And Cade comes up, and he's injured. The foul is called on Cade. But he comes over in the corner, and he was holding his right knee. He got up quickly. He thought something was wrong, stood over there in the corner, and seems to be okay. That's the first foul called on the Cyclones. I started there with that good defense by Russellville, forcing that top of the key 3 there by Maddox Bell. He had 3 seconds on the shot clock, so he was having to pull the trigger quickly. Bell lost it going up on the drive, caught it himself, finding underneath Cole Cecil, who hit the layup there. Maddox Bell very fortunate. He lost it going up, it hit the backboard and came right back to him. Cyclones lead at 6-5. 5:45 left to play here, first quarter. KJ inside to Siner. He's outside the lane, working his way in. Little turnaround jumper. Shot altered a little bit. Rebound comes straight out to Donnie V. Slices and dices in the lane. Misses the left-handed shot, but he's going to draw the foul there on Kreiner. That'll be his first.
First foul committed by number 5, Jackson.
That's what Donnie V likes to do, is to break for the basket and drive.
Yeah, he's a slasher. That's the best way to describe him.
And when he jumps, he can hang in the air, and that's what makes him so hard to defend.
He also draws a lot of fouls. He's got twice as many free throws as anybody else on the team. This is his 116th on the season. The next closest is 51 by KJ. That's his game. He hits them both. Again, just 4 points the other night against Mountain Home because of going out with the injury. Check that, he had 5 points in the game against Mountain Home. There's a baseline shot. Boy, it almost is an air ball there by Harrison. KJ in the front court. He yelled wolf. He sidesteps around that. Missed the layup on the side, dribbling through traffic. Cecil had it. He's in the front court. He gets it to Scribner. Didn't really catch it in rhythm. He'll miss the 3 from the left side. Tipped, and Foster, who's running the floor well, gets the defensive rebound. He'll get it right back and bring it up left side of the floor. KJ all the way using a screen. Set by Malachi Siner for the layup, but we got an illegal screen called. It's going to be on Malachi Siner. That'll be his first and the team's second.
Offensive foul contributed to number 3, Malachi Siner.
And now checking in for the Cyclones, number 32, Zay Williams, and they pulled Donnie V out. I wonder if they're just trying to, and Coach Chenault immediately checking and say, are you good? And looking at the trainer behind, he is going straight back to the trainer. I wonder if this is just the plan or if he signals something just to make sure. Doesn't look like this. I think this is maybe the plan to spare him a couple minutes here and there. Zay Williams into the game for him. Cross-court pass for Harrison. Kreiner was open, but pass on 3. Maddox Bell is going to be fouled on his way to the basket. Just like that, Malachi's got 2. Neither team plays a lot of guys. Both teams like to play about 7 or 8. They had their druthers. That's number 2 on Malachi, and the third team foul on the Cyclones, and they are tending to Donnie V's back over here, retaping it. Maddox Bell hits the first free throw.
That's their first free throw of the night.
Averaging 8 points a game. Siner will check out. Russellville going to go a little smaller here with Elias Zapian in the game. Zapian's another guy that can hit from the outside. 33% from the three-point line on the season, Zapian is. Second free throw is no good. Tipped up, and Caleb Campbell comes away with the rebound. Donnie, I think, is ready to go back in after he got retaped here. Cyclones lead at 8-6.
Ooh, little push there on Zapian.
Foster will pass on the 3, trying to drive around his man. They pick him up in the lane. In the corner is Campbell. Thought about it, but passes on the 3. 13 seconds on the shot clock. KJ Foster will use a screen set by Caleb Campbell. Pulls up left side out of the lane. Gets it back to Caleb. Caleb on the drive. Hung in the air. Contorted his body around them trying to get a screen. Or trying to get a charge. Hit the shot. So the Cyclones are up 10-6. And we have a delay violation. Russellville touched the basketball after it went through a warning. Usually the first one's the warning. And the next one will be a technical foul. Cyclones did it accidentally. They weren't trying to set up a press or anything. But leading here by 4, they will pick up Harrison as soon as they cross half court. This is Scribner. He'll be picked up by Zay Williams, the sophomore. They use a screen. Russellville with the double team. And Scribner does get the pass away. And off the hands of Maddox Bell, he's able to save it before it goes out of bounds. With the basketball is Martin. Back to Bell. Lost it as it's knocked away. Picks it back up. 10 seconds to shoot. They're in the corner. Harrison's in some trouble here. Without a dribble, they go inside. Driving the right side of the lane is Cole Cecil with the bucket. Russellville leading by 2 here with 3:23 left to play in the first quarter. They set a screen there for KJ Foster. They make the switch. They back off. That gives him an open look from 15. Missed the shot there. Rebound. Saved there by Harrison. Looked like Maddox Bell slid on the floor with the basketball. Was a travel.
Sure looked like it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter where your feet are, but you can't move on the floor, and he was definitely sliding. Back the other direction. Turnaround jumper by Cecil's good. He has 6 points, and Harrison is tied at 10-10. Donnie V still on the bench. He's behind the bench actually doing some squats and seeing how his back's going to react. Here's a top of the key three-pointer by Cade Smith. That's his 33rd made three-pointer of the season. The Cyclones back up by 3.
You'd like to see him hit one early, and he did.
Scribner in the lane. Shot blocked from behind by Zay Williams, and he gets the rebound. Zay in the front court. Crossover dribble down the middle of the lane. Draws contact. This will be a foul called on Cole Cecil. And Zay, are they going to call this a shooting foul or not? I think they may be saying it's on the floor. It is going to be on the floor. He didn't get the shot up in time. Number 1 on Cecil, the 3rd team foul on the Goblins. Good job by Zay not quitting on the play. Inbounds pass, Cade Smith. Gets it inbounds to Foster. Donnie V will check in at the next dead ball, but he doesn't want to crouch. He's standing at the end of press row. Top of the key, three-pointer missed by Elias Zapian, the senior. Harrison with it, 15 feet away. No, they're going to dump it inside to Bell, who missed it badly. Goes off the hands of Cole Cecil out of bounds. It looked like Martin might have had an open look there, and I think Maddox Bell maybe thought that he was going to shoot it. Villarreal will check in, replacing KJ Foster for his first breather. The Cyclones lead at 13-10 with 2:04 left to play in the first. Harrison going to pick Russellville up at midcourt. Zay Williams will be picked up by Scribner. On the right side is Zapian. They'll try to save it. Donnie V had to save it. A bad pass. He saved it before it went in the back court. Cade Smith lost it going up, got it back. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Zapian was in the lane, kicks it back out to Zay Williams. 12 seconds to shoot. Zay feeds it down low, too low for Zapian. He's able to pick it up. Caleb Campbell will launch the 3 and rattle home. He was not wide open. He had a hand in his face, but when you're 6'3" like that, and you lead the team in threes, you can do that. 16-10, the Cyclones lead it behind Cade Smith and Caleb Campbell's threes. Campbell there doing the dirty work on the defensive side, getting the defensive rebound. They left Campbell open here, but Cade Smith doesn't see him, missed the drive. Harrison had it. They missed communication there on Harrison's defense. They left Caleb open at the top of the key. And we're going to get a traveling violation on Cole Cecil. I don't know if he slipped or his foot just went out from underneath him, but it looked odd there. I hope he's okay. And Coach Stoller says to the official, I need a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. 1:01 left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones lead at 16-10. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
High school seniors, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a college student for a day? Now you have that chance. Arkansas Tech Focus Days gives you an exclusive opportunity to get a feel for college life, have a free lunch on campus, see all the popular hangout spots, learn about your career field, and even attend a college class, all tailored just for you. Registration is completely free, and you'll also get tickets to an ATU basketball game. Visit www.atu.edu/focusdays.
Welcome back. The Cyclones' defense has played pretty well, and they hit some shots when they need to. They lead it here by 6 with 1:01 left in the first quarter.
When you have Williams and Donnie V in the backcourt, boy, you've got some speed and quickness and two people that can hit the long shot. Now Donnie V's going down and looks like he's playing close to the paint.
Well, realize, too, Malachi Siner's over here on the bench with 2 fouls, and so Russellville having to weather the storm there because Siner hardly ever comes out of a basketball game. So Cyclones been playing pretty well without him. Let's see if they can keep it going. Zay Williams, a pass to him was deflected out of bounds off of Ryder Scribner. 47 seconds left to play here in the first, 21 seconds on the shot clock.
Scribner giving some words to the official.
He was trying to lobby that Cade Smith had touched it last. Or, I'm sorry, Zay Williams had touched it last. Zay gets around Scribner all the way for the layup. Just a little too quick off the dribble. There's not a lot of film on Zay. He joined the team in January.
Once he shoots, Williams needs to leave that ball alone. He touched it.
Stop and go there by Scribner, at it knocked out of bounds off of Cade Smith, who was trying to force it off the leg of Scribner. The shot clock and the game clock, half a second difference. So it is on. Scribner catches it back in the corner, looking inside, turnaround, little hook shot is good there by Hayden Martin. That's his first basket. Cyclones lead at 18-12. It stops an 8-0 run by the Cyclones there. You play for one shot here with 10 seconds left. Zapian will hand it off to Zay Williams. Beating his man all the way, missed the layup, tipped around, and let's see. Donnie V has it with 2 seconds, shoots it from in the lane, high off the glass, and in on the buzzer. Donnie V creating when there wasn't anything there. He has 6, and the Cyclones lead it at the end of 1. We'll take a break. 20-12 our score. Russellville up. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right, the co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks, make sure they're full, bring them down, we'll weigh them up, and, you know, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
KCJC, Dartmouth, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
6 different Cyclones scoring in that first quarter. They were led by Donovan Villarreal with 6 points, 5 for Caleb Campbell, 3 for Smith and Foster, 2 for Williams, and 1 for Siner, but also has 2 fouls. For Harrison, they were led by Cole Cecil, who had 6 points in the first quarter, 3 for Scribner, 2 for Martin, and 1 for Maddox Bell. Russellville leading 20-12 here as we start the second quarter. It'll be Cyclone basketball. Zapian, Williams, Campbell, Villarreal, and Cade Smith on the floor for the Cyclones. Falling down was Campbell. Thought he got fouled. He missed the shot. He talked to the official, said, hey, I got hammered there. No call. Official didn't even look at him. Cole Cecil in the front court will give it off to Martin. Ball deflected out. Martin gets it back, gets it over to Scribner, left side. He'll dribble to the free throw line, and shot hits, and a very late whistle. Let's see, very late. I mean, the ball had gone through, so is it on the shooter? And they are going to say it's going to be on Cade Smith, and it is on it. It was so late I thought maybe it was underneath because the official underneath is the one that made the call. Maybe something was jockeying for position under there. Scribner gets the basket. And he's going to the free throw line for the and one. Donovan Villarreal will actually check out. He didn't get the foul. It was Cade Smith who has 2. And the free throw is good. So Cyclones now with 2 players with 2 fouls. Siner and Smith. Siner back in the game for the Cyclones. Russellville leading by 5, 20-15. Malachi's got to be careful, and Cade Smith got to be careful. They each have 2. Pump fake, shot from the baseline, Campbell. That one won't go. With the rebound is Scribner for Harrison in the front court. Martin. That's a travel. No, they're going to call a foul there in the lane. A little jump stop in the lane. I thought it was going to be, they're going to count the basket. And that foul is going to be, I thought that was really late on that. I don't think Coach Chenault's upset that they're counting the basket. Looked like the contact was when he was coming down there. And the foul is called on Caleb Campbell, his first. And, I think if there's a foul on Campbell, it was on the jump stop when he was coming down with the 2 steps. And but they count the basket anyway. He's got 3 going to the free throw line and missed that one. That's the second foul called on the Cyclones. Number 1 on Campbell, as we said. Cyclones have it after the missed free throw, leading by 3 now. They led by 8, but it's already been down to 3 here as we started the second quarter. Just a minute into this quarter. Cade Smith gets it left side to Caleb Campbell. Bounce pass it on the baseline to Signer. Somebody's without a shoe. I don't know who it is. It's a Harrison player who's missing a shoe. Top of the key, three-pointer, Zay Williams. He'll miss that one. Rebound, tipped around, and another foul called on the Cyclones. And this is going to be on Caleb Campbell. Now we got 3 players with 2 fouls. Signer, Smith, and Campbell each with 2. And all of them on the floor. And now one of them's going to have to come out. Because Coach Chenault's thinking, man, I got too many guys here with 2 fouls. They got to get somebody a rest there. Who's going to come out of the basketball game? It's going to be Signer that comes out here. In to replace him is Marcellus Olson, the sophomore, wearing number 5. Cyclone's going to put a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Just with Marcellus Olson, as that's the 3rd foul called on the Cyclones. Olson, it's safe to say he's probably the fastest player out there. He's a halfback on the Cyclone football team, and he's got electrifying speed. Quick, too.
I like to watch him play. He just never gives up.
Yeah, hard worker. In the corner, missing a 3 with Scribner, and rebound comes to number 11, Lucas Paul. Extra possession here for Harrison. A drive inside, they give it off to Paul, who puts it up and in with the feed there from Hayden Martin. 7 straight points for Harrison. The Cyclone lead is down to 1. Marcellus Olson will back it back out. Campbell on the right side near the corner to Zay Williams. Zay trying to create, he does. Shot off the backboard a little too hard. Rebound Harrison all the way down on the pass to Cecil and missed the shot. We got a charge taken by KJ Foster. That's number 2 on Cecil. And it's the first foul called on Harrison here in the second quarter.
If we play it smart, we can get them in foul trouble just by taking a charge just like that.
And Cole Cecil will check out with 2 fouls. Chance Lorenz, a 5'10 junior, number 21, will check in. Donnie V still on the bench. He's kind of behind the bench. He's never sitting down because of those back issues. And the back issues and the foul trouble. Cyclones trying to weather the storm here, no pun intended. Russellville leading by 1, plus they have not scored here in this quarter. Here's a drive by Olson, missed the shot from the inside. Lucas Paul the rebound, and Harrison could take a lead here. They have not led in this game. Here with it is Martin in the lane, pass underneath the Paul, puts it up and in, and there's the first lead for Harrison. 21-20. They scored the last 9 points, and it happens with 5:02 left to play here in the first half. And Coach Chenault wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 21-20 our score. Harrison with the lead. 4:56 left to play in the first half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant-quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Cyclones using that timeout kind of settle things down as they've seen their 8-point lead dwindle down and disappear as they trail Harrison by a point. Donnie V, I thought maybe we're getting him back in the game. No, he's still on the sideline again, battling tightness in his back that pulled him out of the second quarter on Tuesday night. He's been battling it all week. He has not seen action here in the second half. Here's a drive by Zay Williams, and it was blocked out of bounds. And I don't think they called a foul. I think Coach Schaller was upset, but then he realized, oh, there's no foul call. He said he got it clean, and he's right. They did get it clean. Cade Smith off the inbounds pass to Zapien in the corner, and he'll hit the three. We'll take that. That's the first field goal of the Cyclones here in the second quarter, and Russellville takes the lead back. And did they only call it a 2 because they just put up 2. We're going to have to check with that. It's 22-21 is what the scoreboard says here. I thought it was a three-pointer. Foster with the steal, and then he slides out of bounds.
Well, one official called a 3.
I'll ask Taryn there when we get a chance. And I need to be calling the action. I'll try to get them, ask about that. We'll see if it was a 2 or a 3. Harrison with it. The Cyclones lead by a point right now. On the right side was Chance Lorenz. Bounce pass down low. Shot blocked from behind there. The follow, that one won't go by Scribner, and then Zay Williams grabs the rebound. Campbell in the front court will leave it for Villarreal, who checked in during that last sequence. 4:02 left to play here in the first half. Villarreal has it, trying to draw some, they're going to call traveling by, so trying to draw a contract on the drive to lane. They call the travel. And so the turnover goes over to Harrison. Lucas Paul will check back in for the Goblins. 3:55 left to play here in the first half. And Scribner with it near the top. Feeds underneath Paul. He stayed there, and he's got 2 buckets, and now he's going to the free throw line. Misses this one. The foul's going to be on Villarreal, his first.
Personal foul given to number 2, Jonathan Villarreal. And shooting free throws for the Goblins, number 11, Lucas Paul.
Sorry, it was a 3 is what they said, and so they've got the wrong score up there, I believe. And they do fix it. It's 23-21 here. Harrison may say something about that, but it's now 23-22 as they hit 1 of 2. Cyclones with a 1-point lead. Here, 3:34 left to play in the first half. Cyclones lead it by 1 with the basketball. Sorry, I had to run down there and check with the scores table there on that last bucket there. Saves us a point, though. Here's a drive by Villarreal. Missed the shot there, and with the rebound underneath is Hayden Martin. And Harrison can take the lead with a bucket here. Scribner back to back out. Now he'll drive all the way with a left-handed scoop shot, and he's got 8 points. And Harrison now with a 1-point lead, 24-23. 3 minutes left to play first half. Zapien will get it over to Villarreal. Zay Williams, left side. Donnie acted like he was going to set a screen. Pick and roll, wasn't there. Nice feed underneath to Foster. Hits the shot underneath. Are they going to count it? Okay, no, they're going to say out of bounds. The foul's on Lucas Paul. And that's his first and just their second team foul. So we got 3 more before they'll put us on the free throw line. And with only 2:47 left in the half. Inbounds pass comes to Zapien near the corner. Cyclones, Villarreal battling through some injury, playing as much as he can. Cyclones also battling through some foul issues with Siner, Smith, and Campbell each with 2. Smith and Campbell on the bench. Smith and Siner on the bench. Campbell on the floor trying to play careful. Missing the 3 was Zay Williams. Harrison with the rebound and the 1-point lead, 24-23. Kreiner will get it off. Now taking baseline is Martin. Missing the shot, goes off the hand of Paul. Williams, 2-on-1. He'll take it all the way and lay up too hard off the backboard and rebounded by Hayden Martin, who's going to be fouled in the backcourt by Zay Williams, who picks up his first, but the 15th foul on the Cyclones, so will walk it to the other end. And Hayden Martin will shoot 2 here. And that'll Let's see, Martin shooting 2. Martin is 60% free throw shooter on the season. The first one is no good.
Malachi comes back in with 2 fouls, and Williams goes out.
It's 1 of 2 Martin does. He's got 3. And it's a 2-point lead for Harrison. Villarreal getting around his man, feeding his Signer. Turnaround jumper on the quick shot there, but a great find there by Villarreal. And Malachi Signer has tied the game at 25.
Malachi didn't even put that on the floor. He just turned around and put it up. Good shot.
Top of the key three-pointer. That one missed. Chased down by Harrison. They get a bonus possession inside. Floater missing there by Kreiner. I think he shot that one too quick. Cyclones have it. Zapian in the front court. Foster, three-pointer from left side. That one won't go. Signer trying to save it inbounds, but Harrison has it in the front court. Kreiner for the Goblins. Picked up a dribble, needs some help. And he'll hand it off now to Hayden Martin. Martin started to drive. It's taken away by K.J. Foster. 3-on-2. He's going to take it all the way. Draw contact there on Chance Lorenz. That'll be his first and the third team foul. And K.J. Foster will go to the free throw line.
Personal foul committed by number 21, Chance Lorenz, his first personal.
Every time Scribner gets the ball, the student section over there really is giving him a hard time. I like that. Foster makes the first one. Cade Smith comes back in.
1:08 left to play here in the first half. Russellville with a 1-point lead right now. Make it a 2-point lead, 27-25. KJ's got 5 after those made free throws. This is Hayden Martin, 6'3" senior, and here's a takeaway by Russellville. Campbell leaving it for KJ Foster. Hangs in the lane and puts it up and in. KJ a 3, 2 free throws and a 2, and the Cyclones up by 4.
KJ's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he is. Here comes the double team. Scribner getting around that, but he'll dish it off to Martin, set a screen. Martin down the middle of the lane, the Paul in the corner here. Lorenz misses a 3 badly with the rebound as Villarreal. Reach in. They're not going to call any contact in transition. Coach Chenault is really upset with that. 18 seconds left here in the first half. Shot clock is off. Cyclones can do what they want here in the final 9 seconds. Signer gives it off to Cade Smith. Set a screen for him. Top of the key. Three-pointer is good by Cade Smith. His second 3. Scribner, half-court shot on the buzzer, misses. That's how we finished the first half. The Cyclones lead at 32-25. A three-pointer there by Cade Smith. They just sort of died on the back of the rim and then fell through. Russellville, after being tied, close it on a 7-0 run, lead it by 7, 32-25. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H Carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Beltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 40% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Get back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
Welcome back. The Cyclones closed the first half on a 7-0 run to lead it by 7 here, 32-25. The first half, they saw numerous lead changes, and it went our way there at the end. The Cyclones battling through some foul trouble. Snyder, Smith, Campbell each with 2, and the issues with Donnie V's back. But he has 6 points for the Cyclones in that first half, as does Cade Smith. But leading the way is KJ Foster, who has 7. 2 points for Zay Williams, and 3 points for Steiner and 3 points for Elias Zapian. For Harrison, they were led by Ryder Scribner, who had 8 points in that first half. 6 points for Cole Cecil, 5 for Lucas Paul, 3 points each for Hayden Martin and Maddox Bell in that first half. I'll go through the scoring one more time for Russell. I kind of did that out of order. KJ Foster with 7 points, 6 points for Cade Smith and Donovan Villarreal, 5 points for Caleb Campbell, 3 for Steiner and 3 for Zapian and 2 for Zay Williams. The Cyclones lead it here by a score of 32-25. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, Russellville's done a fantastic job as far as moving the ball down the court. I expected Harrison to press a little more than what they were doing, but right now I think Russellville's controlling the tempo of the game. And toward the end of that second quarter, I was watching some of the Harrison players, and they were taking deep breaths. I don't know if they're used to this running like Russellville is, but Russellville's doing a great job bringing the ball down, and they're not stopping. They're passing, they're looking for the open man, or they're taking it on toward the basket, being very aggressive as far as attacking the basket, and I like what I'm seeing with them.
Yeah, after the drill team and cheer team performed here, we're going to honor the Lady Cyclone golf team. They won a state championship again this year, back-to-back state titles. And again, all 4 girls finished in the All-State as All-State, which has never been done. You have to finish individually top 7 to do that. And it's the lowest round ever under par. No team's ever been under par in over 50 years of the state golf championship. And of course, like I say, in my mind, I'm a homer, but I think this is the greatest girls golf team ever. They're being honored with their names on their state championship trophy and state championship rings. And they are Susanna Manns, Aspen Farley, Macy Cooper, and Chloe McSpadden that getting honored here. We're going to take a break and come back with more of the halftime show here. The Cyclones lead at 32-25 over Harrison. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive.
For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Good eye, guys and gals. Today we're on the hunt for the most elusive, most delicious cookies in the River Valley. Jane's Simple Treats. The first stop, Big Cuppa at the 500 building in Russellville. And at their second location in Morton, too. Crikey! The Phillips 66 gas station by Wendy's has also been cited with the delicious confections. And the grand finale, Everything Rose Boutique. Stay tuned, cookie hunters. More locations are coming soon. Jane's Simple Treats. The sweetest treasures you'll ever find.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Phil Wright Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Well, what a night. We just honored the girls golf team winning back-to-back state championships. We honored the 40th anniversary of the 1985 state basketball team. And then before that, Marty Barnes and going in the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame. Fantastic night for Cyclone Sports. And that's what all that festivities, the crowd has kind of been electric tonight. And Cyclones following it up there with electrifying end to that first half, leading it 32-25, finishing there on a 7-0 run to take that 7-point lead.
And they've done a great job, as I said earlier. Harrison is 1 of 6 in that first half from the three-point line, 4 of 8 from the charity stripe, whereas the Cyclones are 5 of 8 from three-point and 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, doing a good job shooting from the outside. And I said it in pregame, that's exactly what we needed, is make some shots from the outside. We just, it's hard to go inside, but we've been able to do it and have made some baskets, drawed some fouls, and just doing a fantastic job. But that outside shooting is what's really helping us right now. Toward the end of that second quarter, Foster was feeling it. I mean, he was driving and rebounding and making 2 free throws. Just doing a fantastic job toward the end of that quarter.
Yeah, we're going to take a 30-second break. Be back with the second half. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
All right, welcome back. And again, extended pregame, extended halftime, all that. But do want to say that because we have to mention this, the Arvest Bank is actually sponsoring the Lady Cyclone golf rings. They are paying that so the girls didn't have to pay anything. Always like to see the community step in and help with that because kid wins a state title and they get a ring out of it. So very happy with the Arvest Bank. Thank you so much. As we start the second half, the Cyclones lead it 32-25. Harrison with the basketball. along the baseline. There's Scribner, who puts it up, misses the shot from the baseline, and Donnie V, who started the second half here, getting the defensive rebound. He's, like I said, Russellville trying to play him when he can. He leads the team in points, rebounds, steals, assists. He's kind of like their Ryder Scribner. There's a nice assist. Just saying that, the one-handed bounce pass to KJ, who took it all the way.
And no one was in front of KJ. I mean, he was wide open. Just a good play.
There's a shot blocked there by Donovan Villarreal. And they're going to call a foul on Donnie V. That'll be his second and the first team foul.
He sure didn't get him with his hand because he got all ball with his hand. And I really don't think he got him with his body. I guess the official saw something that I didn't see.
And Scribner hits the first on free throws on the season, 74%. He hits them both here. He's in double figures with 10 points. The first player to hit double figures. Russellville is being led by KJ Foster with 9, who got that last bucket off the pass by Villarreal. He stops at the top of the key. His pass deflected off and into the backcourt. Here's a steal by Kreiner all the way for the layup, and we're going to get a foul coming in from the backside, and they're going to say the foul on Donnie V. That'll be number 3 on him. The foul will be right after the shot, so it'll be an and one coming for Jackson Kreiner. His first bucket of the game, 65% from the free throw line, and he hits that free throw. So they are cutting into this 7-point lead. The Cyclones with a bucket, but only lead by 4 here. Last time Russellville got a lead at 10-6, it got erased quickly. And then 20-12, it got erased quickly. And they took a 1-point lead at the start of the second quarter because of it. There's a drive there by Caleb Campbell. His layup went all the way around the rim and back out. The Cyclones' lead is 34-30. Scribner down the left side of the lane with the left-handed shot. He's got 12, and I'm looking at Coach Chenault. I thought he was signaling timeout. No, he's talking to his defense. And it's a 2-point game. There's a shot by Cade Smith. He draws foul there. Contact on Maddox Bell. That's number 1 on Maddox Bell, and the first team foul. They don't have anybody in foul trouble. Cole Cecil has 2 for them. Cyclones, Villarreal has 3. Campbell, Smith, and Siner each has 2. Cade Smith going to the free throw line here to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. He's got 7.
That's his first free throw of the night. You like to see him get on that line.
He hits them both, and he's got 8 points for Russellville. He's 89% from the free throw line. And could maybe get up to 90 there maybe with those 2. Russellville up by 4, make it 2. Here's a quick shot inside there by Martin after the pass from Scribner. 36-34, the Cyclones lead, under 6 minutes to play here in the third. Campbell launches a 3 from the corner. That one no good. On the backside, the rebound by Hayden Martin. Cyclones have gone cold a little bit from the outside. That's the worst part about finishing the first half on a flurry like that. A lot of times it doesn't carry over with an extended halftime. They go inside to Martin, puts it up and in, and with his 4th point of the third quarter, we're all tied at 36.
Well, they're hurting us on the inside, real close to that basket.
Caleb Campbell gets it to KJ Foster. Siner near the corner. Cyclones trying to settle it down a little bit. Villarreal at the top. Cade Smith, he'll launch the 3, and that one missed. Long rebound, chased down in the corner. Off who? They say off of Russellville. It'll belong to Harrison, and Donnie V is going to check out. He's hobbling pretty badly. Now, you can see him on that last possession there, and he's going to walk all the way down the end of the bench and over to, you see Mike Hilton, the trainer. And he's in some pain. They're going to tend to his back a little bit. It's kind of been stop and go for him. He's got 6 points in the game, but has done a few other things in the second, third quarter, but playing sparingly. Here's a shot off the drive and whistle, and a charge taken there by KJ Foster. Shot was partially blocked there by Zay Williams, but get the foul on Scribner as he charged into KJ, and that's the first foul on Ryder Scribner. Second team foul on the Goblins. We're all tied at 36, 4:43 left to play here in the third quarter. Pass deflected out of bounds. It stays with Russellville there at midcourt. Campbell, Smith, Williams, Foster, and Siner on the floor. And they're putting a heating pad or something on Donnie V's back over here, and he's doing all kinds of leg exercises trying to get loose again. Taking it baseline is Caleb Campbell, double team, shot up, no good, tipped around, and they come away with it. Maddox Bell had it, the defensive rebound for the Goblins. Launching a three left side is Martin. He airballed it. He missed that one, I mean, not just barely, he missed the netting even. There's a spin move by Zay Williams, draws contact there, and Maddox Bell helping him up. Good sportsmanship there by the Harding commit. I tell you, Maddox Bell going to Harding to play basketball. And on Lady Cyclone golf team, Macy Cooper going to Harding next year to play golf. And
Bell just picked up his second foul.
That's the third team foul on Harrison. Mentioned to you early, Alma defeated Silent Springs in boys action. They play that game first. Here's a drive by Zay Williams. Missed the shot from the baseline. It hit the rim twice. They had it, lost it. There's a scramble for the loose ball, and KJ Foster grabs it and calls timeout right in front of the Cyclone bench. We'll take a break. We're tied at 36. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Cyclones calling timeout there to save possession there. And Donnie V came over to the huddle, but he's going right back to the trainer. And we're going to have to pay Mike Hilton some overtime there. He's been the personal assistant to Villarreal. Again, he's had some back spasms since Tuesday and just tighten it up at any time. It's tough to work through it. Siner, one-handed pass to Zay Williams. Started to attack baseline, backed it back out. Tried to go back to Malachi, and it was knocked away, but saved straight to Zay Williams. Possession did not change. Cyclones going to miss a long three from the right side. That hit the rim, so it does reset the shot clock. The Cyclones have it. Good job by Kate Smith to get that rebound for Russellville. Zay thought about a long three, who used a screen set by Malachi, pulls up, misses the 10-footer with the rebound as Hayden Martin for the Goblins. Tied at 36 here, 3:20 left to play in the third quarter. They've had a better third quarter than we have. We led by 7 at the half, and now Greiner mishandled it, trying to get up quickly, and Cyclones have it on the turnover. Smith ahead to KJ Foster, 2-on-2, makes the shot and draws the foul. They're going to count it. They are. Got a little hip check there. They had set up but leaned forward, and he would just not agree with the call, but the other official, I agree, his lip says, I had the same thing. He says, you stuck your elbow out. And so that foul is on Cole Cecil. That's his third. And he'll check out. In for him will be Chance Lorenz. And the and one for KJ Foster, who is now in double figures. He's the lone Cyclone with double-digit scoring. With 11, make it 12 as he hits that free throw. He's 3 of 3 from the line tonight, and the Cyclones lead by 3 after that old-fashioned three-point play. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pull-up jumper from the baseline. That one missed. Kreiner on the backside got the rebound, tipped out to Lorenz. He'll launch the three. That one's short. Getting his own rebound, following the play like good shooters do. Get the rebound, get it off to Ryder Scribner. Back in the corner, Lorenz, another chance from the three, and he hits. A lot of times you get that second one, you're going to hit that one. If you get it right after that, we're all tied at 39. Caleb Campbell left open, left side. The three-pointer rimmed out. With the rebound is Ryder Scribner. 39-39, 2:25 left to play here in the third. Scribner will launch one. He doesn't miss very many. He hasn't shot very much tonight, but he hit that one. He's got 15 points tonight for the Goblins, and back-to-back threes for them. And they go from being down 3 to up 3. 42-39, the Cyclones trailing. 2:05 left to play here in the third. Villarreal still out, missed most of this third quarter. KJ Foster on the drive with the bucket.
Well, just a very easy shot.
And he cuts the Harrison lead to 1. KJ with 14 points. Scribner will draw a foul there, and he's going to the free throw line for the third time tonight, as this foul is on Zay Williams, his second. Scribner 3 of 3 from the free throw line, helping his average of 74% on the season.
Well, he needs to miss one right here.
He's not going to do it. 16 points.
Maybe here.
Coming in this game, 450 points on the season for Ryder Scribner. He may pass 1,000 by the end of this year. Hits both of them. We got a timeout called by Harrison. We'll take a 60-second timeout if that's okay. Steven, 44-41, our score, Harrison leading. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You can go on your spring break vacation and get the safe new tires you need today at R&R Tire Express. Right now, get a brand new set of passenger tires for as low as $25 a week. R&R gives you easy payment options, no interest, and 6 months same as cash. And you don't need credit. Everyone's approved. R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Mickey Duval, Aaron Duval with you here at Cyclone Arena. Stephen Berry, our engineer, Chase Canfield running our live stream. We appreciate you joining us, however you're joining us. Remember the EAB app, or you at the App Store, click on Sports. You can always see or hear when we go live. Or just click that subscribe button. You'll see anytime we go live. We got junior high basketball on Monday night and then back here Tuesday night, as both the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will have hosting Alma. 44-41 our score. Harrison leading the Cyclones with 1:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. That last timeout called by Harrison. KJ Foster has it for the Cyclones. 15 seconds on the shot clock. We got a foul called on the Goblins. This is the first time they've had more fouls than we have in a quarter. This one going on Hayden Martin, his second, and it should be 2 shots here. And Coach Staller asking for reason. Coach Staller, what's he done at Harrison? Well, just 632 wins heading into this year. 659 heading into this game, and by my count, I think he got his 600. I remember it was against Dumas. I think it was a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. He's been coaching 39 years, 35 as a head coach, and 23rd here at Harrison. The first free throw is no good there by Siner. I think he was at Mena for a long time before Harrison, to be honest with you. Second free throw is good by Siner. He hits 1 of 2. The Cyclones cut the Goblin lead to 2. 44-42. Minute 17 left to play here in the third. Hayden Martin finding cutter of the basket is Kreiner. Turnaround jumper blocked there by by Cade Smith, but it goes straight into the hands of Ryder Scribner, who now has 19 points. Just bad luck for the Cyclones because Cade Smith got that block right to Scribner. Almost like it was a pass there. Cade Smith in the corner, posting up as Malachi. They can't get it to him. 50 seconds left to play in the third, 19 seconds on the shot clock. KJ started his drive, kicks it back out. Campbell for 3, that one's short, tipped, and we got a foul coming on Cade Smith. That'll be number 3 on him. 39.8 seconds left here in the third. The Cyclones trailing by 2. They need something good to happen here. They're still without Donnie V, who's now, it's the first time I've seen him sit down. He's sitting down on the floor, and it doesn't look good if he's able to come back. Maybe they're trying to get him to where he can give us a couple minutes in the fourth quarter. And Villarreal, our leading scorer, rebounder, assist guy, steal guy, is out with some back issues and stretching his legs out over here. 16 seconds on the shot clock, 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock for Harrison as we're closing out the third quarter. Backdoor cut, Scribner was open and they missed him. Martin with it, turnaround jumper, missed the shot there. Zay Williams the rebound with 6 seconds. Cyclones might be able to get a shot off here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. KJ Foster checking the time and lost it going up. Tried to draw the foul. No contact here called by the official. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Harrison 46, the Cyclones 42. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
KJ Foster leading the Cyclones with 14 points. He's the only player in double figures. 19 points for Scribner for Harrison. He's the only Goblin in double figures. Harrison leading by 4 here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Cyclones led by 7 at the start of the third quarter. Russellville had the lead. Villarreal went out. Harrison took over, and now Donnie V going to start the fourth quarter on the floor. So we'll see how long he can go. Cade Smith, Malachi Siner, Caleb Campbell, Donovan Villarreal, and KJ Foster. Cade Smith with 3 fouls. Campbell and Siner with 2. Villarreal also with 3 fouls. Give and go is not there for Donnie V. The Cyclones have it. Starting this quarter, Cade Smith will get it on the right side to Villarreal. Russellville trailing by 4. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Cade Smith was wanting to clear out the left side. Try to get to Siner. Ball goes underneath him, and a jump ball called. It'll belong to Harrison as we got the ball to start the fourth quarter, so they'll get the first jump ball. And poor Coach Chenault, he is a little frustrated. Again, he's without his assistant coach Wyatt Nehus, whose father passed away this week, and he is taking care of more important things than basketball, him and his family, so our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. Ryder Scribner in the front court. A little give and go with him and Martin. Martin trying to set a screen. They go away from the screen. Double team up to the top to Cecil, who's back on the floor with 3 fouls for Harrison. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Scribner closely guarded there by KJ. Thought about a double team. They back off a little bit. Left-handed cross-court pass is caught by Maddox Bell. Pulls up from the right elbow and knocks it down. Maddox Bell has 5, and this is a key point in the game. You can kind of feel it right now. It's a 6-point lead for Harrison. Russellville does not need to let this get out of hand. We need a bucket in the worst way to at least stop the bleeding a little bit. Cade Smith near the top. Will get it left side to Villarreal. It's usually where he takes it to the basket. Let's see if he's got it in him. And he does, and missed the shot from left side. He got hit in the mouth there. He's checking to see if it's bleeding a little bit. And trying to wipe it away a little bit. Hopefully the ref doesn't see that. Scribner taking it baseline. Spins towards the lane, still with a dribble. Shoots it over Foster. Missed the shot there. Malachi the rebound and a foul in the back court. This is going to be on Scribner. Just a little frustration foul. Sometimes you miss something you feel like should have gone down. You reach in, you get called for it. Zay Williams will check in, and the Donnie V is coming out, and he's bleeding there. I think he got hit in the mouth there.
Well, the referee needs to see that because it shows him that he missed one.
Yeah, he's going to get treated for his back and his mouth. Yeah, he's got blood on his hand there, so taking care of that too. KJ Foster on the left side. Cade Smith on the right side. At the top is Caleb Campbell. We'll listen to they're checking the call with Coach Chenault. In the corner, KJ is open, and he hits the 3. Boy, we needed that. He's got 17, and that cuts their lead in half. 48-45, the Goblins leading the Cyclones. We need to stop. Scribner with it on the left side, closely guarded by Siner. Cross-court pass over on the right side to Kreiner. 20 seconds to shoot. Martin in the lane. A lot of contact, no foul call. Got a couple bodies on the floor. The Cyclones pick up the defensive rebound, and we're playing 4-on-4. Cade Smith will leave it for the trailer. Foster, they leave him alone on the drive, and he gets the shot to go. They jumped out with 2 people, and then they both backed off of him. Miscommunication for Harrison, and KJ hits the bucket, and Russellville within 1.
When Foster gets in like that, he has such an easy touch on the ball.
Bounce pass, a little too hot to handle there. Kreiner couldn't handle it on the bad pass there from Scribner. And as he tried to save it in bounds, it didn't matter because the ball hit on the inline. The Cyclones trailing 48-47. Foster in the front court in the middle of everything, and he'll leave it for Caleb Campbell. Good that we broke the press that way, but that was a dangerous spot for KJ because he had defenders behind him and in front of him. They'll make the switch. Campbell on the right side thought about it in the corner. Here's a 3 by Cade Smith. Nothing but net. Swish there for Cade Smith. He's got 11. Harrison calls timeout as the Cyclones have taken a 2-point lead. We'll take a quick break. 50-48 our score. This is Cyclone Basketball, the EAB Sports Network.
High school seniors, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a college student for a day? Now you have that chance. Arkansas Tech Focus Days gives you an exclusive opportunity to get a feel for college life, have a free lunch on campus, see all the popular hangout spots, learn about your career field, and even attend a college class, all tailored just for you. Registration is completely free, and you'll also get tickets to an ATU basketball game. Visit www.atu.edu/focusdays.
4:52 left to play here in the ball game. The Cyclones lead it 50-48, erasing a 6-point lead by Harrison. And that last one, Cade Smith, but it was KJ Foster with those 5 points ahead of that, hitting the 3, hitting the floater in the lane. You got to thank Harrison defense there because they did back off on that 2-pointer, but Cade Smith wasn't open. He had a hand in his face, still knocked down the 3. He's got 11 points, his third 3 of the game.
Boy, it came at a good time, too.
Yeah, Harrison calling that timeout. They have 2 left. Russellville with 3 left. Harrison with the basketball. The C's part there for Maddox Bell. He missed the shot from the inside. He had a wide open look. Almost a tip in there by Cole Cecil before the Cyclones have it. Up by 2. Williams gets it to Foster off his hands. Able to save it, though. It was right out in front of him. He's backing his way in, but still outside the lane. Picks up his dribble. Needs some help. Doesn't have a dribble. Gets it to Cade Smith at the top of the key. Wrestling it away from Jackson Kreiner, and the pass goes in the back court. It won't be over and back because we just let it go out of bounds.
I'm afraid he threw that ball before he even looked.
Yeah, Stoller was the one open. He almost could almost catch it and shoot it there if he wanted. He was the closest guy to it.
Donnie V back in.
I bet Evan Cowling told me that Coach Stoller played at UCA with Scottie Pippen. I did not know that. That's something new on me. As much as I researched, I didn't have that, so I appreciate that. Thanks for the info, Coach. 50-48, the Cyclones with a 2-point lead. But Harrison with the basketball. Scribner shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound hit the floor with all the bodies around it, and then KJ Foster coming up with it. Nobody grabbing it before it hit the duck. You usually don't see that too often. KJ on the drive, lost the handle on it, and Harrison couldn't save it. They had it. It was there for the taking, and it's right in the hands of Maddox Bell, and it goes out of bounds. The Cyclones need to they need to make Harrison pay on that one, giving us an extra chance. Now, it didn't change hands, so we have 25 seconds on the shot clock. They back off Donnie V just a little bit, but closely guarding him is Maddox Bell, and Donnie V's around the midcourt circle. KJ on the right side, 12 seconds to shoot. They go inside, trying to go inside to Signer, but the ball was knocked out of bounds by Jackson Kreiner. The Cyclones win by along the baseline here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. 3:40 left to go in the game. Cade Smith, the trigger man. Got to get in quick, and he does, to Caleb Campbell behind the three-point line, who'll hand it off to Cade Smith. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Russell has to do something here. Donnie V, top of the key three-pointer, missed everything. It could not be saved in bounds. It wouldn't have mattered. It did not hit the rim. I wonder if that was an air ball, if one is partially blocked there. Because Donnie V usually doesn't shoot air balls, but it doesn't matter. Shot clock violation there anyway is what was going to be the call. Hayden Martin in the front court for Harrison. Cyclones lead it by 2. Driving is Cecil, and on the right block, and he's tied the game. Cole Cecil, who has 8 points. He scored 6 in the first quarter. That's his first bucket since then. We're all tied at 50. 3:08 left to play. in the ball game. Donnie V, they clear out right side. He'll hand it off to KJ. The set of screen for him. Pulls up from 15 right side, in and out. There with the rebound is Caleb Campbell. Out to Villarreal. Takes it baseline, not there. Back out, Caleb Campbell, three-pointer. Good! Caleb Bickford Campbell with his second three of the game. He's got 8 points, and the Cyclones up 53-50. Defense is the chant from the fans across the way and the Cyclone bench over here. And the pass goes off the hands of Hayden Martin. But you know what? I really think Max Bill might have thrown that. I don't know if that was too hot to handle on the pass or if they felt like Martin should have caught it. It really looked like there was some steam on it there. Cyclones have it in the backcourt. They look like they're trapping as soon as we cross it to half court. And now we have a timeout called by Chenault. He could see that coming. Coach Chenault could see the trap happening. Coach Chenault's been around this game. Hey, I got to mention that we honored Marty Barnes tonight. Coach Greg Chenault actually played for Coach Barnes for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. Coach Chenault also the all-time leading scorer at Benton High School. He calls timeout here. We'll take a quick break. Cyclones lead it here 53-50 over Harrison. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right. The co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks, make sure they're full, bring them down. We'll weigh them up, and, you know, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
And I mentioned earlier that Scribner might be passing 1,000 points, and all this research I do, sometimes I don't memorize it. I got it written down here. He actually passed 1,000 points in December, just a couple months ago, or I guess, a couple months ago. It was going over 1,000 points there. I think his career high this year, at least season high, was 39 points against Branson. So that sucker's a junior. He might get close to 2,000. You never know. Russellville's had one player go over 2,000 in their career. Actually scored over 1,000 points in one season. Can you name him? Should be easy to name. His jersey's hanging up there in the rafters. Corliss Williamson. Cyclones leading here 53-50 with 2:14 left to play in the ball game with the basketball. Both teams now with 2 timeouts. They leave Campbell open left side, and he missed the three there. He thought it was in. I thought it was in. We're directly behind him. They left him open there. Missed it. They're going to try to answer with a three. Martin hits the three. Hayden Martin's first three of the game has tied the game at 53. He's got 10 points for the Goblins. 1:47 left. Cutting the basket, Zay Williams, a shot up and in. They tried to draw the charge, but there wasn't that much contact there. Maddoxville fell down trying to get the call, but Zay Williams gets the bucket. Good no call there by the official. 55-53. Martin gets it out to Scribner. He'll pass on the three. He doesn't meet space there. Cross-court pass over to Cecil. 16 seconds to shoot, and now whistle, and is this a foul or is this out of bounds? I'm going to say out of bounds.
Yeah,
they didn't. I thought they called a foul. I thought Kay didn't touch him. He didn't. He just touched the basketball and knocked it out. They'll inbound it here with 15 seconds on the shot clock. This is Scribner, double team. Driving around left side, shot off the glass and in. Scribner with 21, and we're tied once again at 55. 1:09 left to play in the basketball game. Coach Chenault, he's trying to get a timeout called. He was telling Donnie V, get right here, and I want a timeout. Russellville will have one left after this break. Harrison with 2. 1:01 left to play in the ball game. We're all tied at 55. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. We're
all tied at 55. Coach Chenault calling this timeout here with 1:01 left. Fouls are not going to be an issue. Nobody even close to 5 fouls. It's been a pretty cleanly played fourth quarter. Couldn't say that early on. The Cyclones were in some foul trouble early on, and Donovan Villarreal again injured with his back. I keep bouncing all around of what Donnie V had the other night. I've said 6, I've said 2. He had 4 points Tuesday night. Again, he had to come out early second quarter and never came back in the game. The Cyclones able to beat Mountain Home on Tuesday night in a close one. 54-50, and go ahead.
No, I was just going to say in the second half, Harrison's had 6 fouls called on them. We've had 4.
I'll try to update you with some scores before we sign off the air, but right now we're tied. We're probably in the most heated game right now of the night. 55-55, the Cyclones outside the timeout with 18 seconds on the shot clock. KJ Foster on the right side. They're trying to set a screen for Caleb Campbell. They fought through it. KJ with a dribble, 10 seconds left. He's going to back his way in. Spin move, shot up, and it rolls off the iron. Tipped around a couple times, and let's see. There's a scramble for it. KJ has it and calls timeout. I think Coach Chenault was worried about the travel, and we're going to wait and see if that's what they called. They did call the timeout? Okay, yeah, it is. Oh, Coach Chenault's just asking where are we getting it. He wants to know where it's going to be. Yeah, he called timeout, and they're going to get it along the right baseline. So Coach Chenault checking with that. Now the shot clock is off because that shot hit the rim. Now this is 60-second timeout, so we're going to take a 30-second break. We're all tied at 55. We'll be back after this. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's affordable.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen Bear, our engineer. I was worried about that because I said 60-second timeout. I didn't mean for you. So thank you so much for catching that. I don't want to miss any of this action here. The Cyclones are out of timeouts, calling that timeout as soon as KJ got the basketball. Harrison with 2 timeouts. The shot clock is off because, remember, KJ's drive hit the rim, and then when he had possession, there was less than 35 seconds left. So Caleb Campbell will be the trigger man along the right baseline. They can hold for one shot if they want to. We're all tied at 55. Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Donnie V with double team. Whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Maddox Bell. Not a bad foul if you're Harrison. That's just the second foul called there. Try to gamble to see if they'll call it. But that is number 3 on Bell. And now Russellville also disrupts maybe what they were going to try to do. The Cyclones going to inbound it along the far side, right at the end there of the student section. Bounce pass comes to K. Smith. Yeah, Cyclones don't have a timeout, and then we have a reach-in foul there. That's called on Kreiner. Are they trying to foul? It's a tie game. I don't understand. That's number 2 on him, but the third team foul. And I'm looking over. They're trying to put us on the free throw line. That wouldn't make sense. And the reach-in foul there. They're saying foul. And now they're saying no foul. Okay, they were trying to get to 4 and stop. So Coach Staller wanted his team to get to 4 fouls, and now he says don't foul, don't foul. So they want to get to 4 just in case. All right, so smart play. That way you can stop it if you need to. So Harrison was trying to get fouls called on him on purpose. That's number 4 on Cole Cecil, though. The Cyclones have it here with 18 seconds left. Russellville might want to hold for one shot. Donnie V with it, guarded by Cecil. They'll set a screen. No, they'll back off of it. 10 seconds. He's going to start his drive. Spin move in the lane. Hangs in the air with the left hand. That one no good. Donnie V the rebound. His shot partially blocked. Saved inbounds. Straight to Donnie V. Let's see. Scramble for it. And they step out of bounds. Number 23, Maddox Bell, had it. His right foot was out of bounds. So Russellville will have it. There's 1.5 seconds left. And Coach Staller wants to take a timeout to talk about his defense. Donnie V missed the shot. Had another tip maybe. If he'd have gotten that second one, he had 2 shots at it, couldn't get either one of them to go. And I tell you what, that gamble almost backfired for Harrison because they could have been whistled for a foul underneath that to put us on the free throw line. But a lot of times your officials will swallow the whistle there.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he shoot that first shot left-handed?
Yeah, he did. He can do that.
I thought it was going to go in.
We'll take a quick 30-second break. All tied at 55. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
We're all tied at 55. 1.5 seconds left to go in the game. The Cyclones have the basketball underneath their basket. Got to be a catch and shoot, and now we have a charge taken.
He pulled him down.
And this will be on number 3, Malachi Signer. I'll be honest, I didn't see it, and you said they pulled him down. I didn't see it.
He pulled him down. Pull Signer down. That's a bad call.
And now Harrison wants to take a timeout. They don't see him. Scribner will launch this one with the left hand, miss it. We're going to overtime. We'll take a break. Going to overtime period. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Beltner's Athletes Corner sale is now in progress. Save up to 40% off selected athletic apparel by Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 40% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
All right, welcome back. I'm trying to watch on a replay, see if he did get pulled down, because I'll be honest with you, I was watching, and I was watching Caleb Campbell, who I think was going to be over here on the side. So somebody else probably see that. So they give what they do for the overtime period. It's a 4-minute overtime period. The fouls stay the same, and then both teams get to add a timeout. So Harrison now will have 2 timeouts, and Russellville will have 1. Now, this is where the foul situation actually helps us. Harrison was fouling on purpose. Well, it stays at 4 fouls, and we stay with 1. Remember, they committed 3 fouls on purpose in case they needed it at the end of the game. So that's where it might help us if we can get to the free throw line. As we start the overtime period, KJ Foster gets it to Caleb Campbell. We're all tied at 55 in the overtime period here. 3:40 left to play. Russellville with the basketball. Zay Williams on the drive. Scoop shot is no good. He hits the deck hard. No call there. They have the rebound. Maddox Bell will give it off to Scribner. Pass ahead here to Cecil. He committed one of those fouls. He's got 4. He's got to be very careful. Scribner has it way up top. 3:22 left to play in the overtime period. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Cecil with it. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Backdoor cut there, defended nicely there. They had Scribner cutting the basket. It was going to be wide open, and Signer got a hand on it, just a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds.
Taking a little bit of extra time. Foster's got to tie his shoe.
Yeah, but Donnie V will check back in for the Cyclones now. The shot, there was no shot or anything like that, so 11 seconds on the shot clock for Harrison. The Goblins will inbound it to Cecil, just inside the top of the key. The layup is no good. They had Jackson Kreiner, who was wide open underneath. I thought he was going to dunk it. And his layup missed back the other direction. KJ Foster kisses one. He's got 21 points, and the Cyclones lead at 57-55.
Well, we need a turnover right here.
Yeah, no threes here by that guy right there, Scribner. They'll use a screen. Russellville chasing him with 2 players. He's trapped in the corner without the basket or without a dribble. They go inside along the baseline. A blocking foul is going to be called. And who will this be on? Is it on Signer? No, it's going to be on KJ Foster. He's the only guy for Russellville not in foul trouble.
Yeah.
He's got 1. That's the second team foul. And they will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Now remember, The fouls are a little off there because Harrison had fouled 3 times on purpose in the final 30 seconds, thinking they might have to put Russellville on the free throw line at some point. Hayden Martin is going to shoot 2 here. The first one is good. The next one would tie the game. Hayden Martin, 60% from the free throw line on the season. He's 2 of 3.
They're 6 of 6 right now. They need to break this.
He hits them both. 12 points for Martin, and we're all tied at 57. 2:30 left to play here in the overtime period. Villarreal back on the floor for now. At the top. In the circle right now, taking that pass from Caleb Campbell. They'll set a screen for him. He's going to take the opening on the right side. Little floater, no good. With the rebound is Martin. Harrison with it, and we're tied. 2:08 left to play. We're in overtime here at Cyclone Arena. It's been a back-and-forth battle. Kreiner, left side lane, got his man up in the air, wasn't looking to shoot. Gets it out. Scribner, top of the key. Three-pointer is good for Ryder Scribner. He's got 24. Villarreal will get it off to Caleb Campbell. Back to Donnie V. 1:45 left. The Cyclones trailing by 3. Signer needing some help. He'll get it off to Campbell. Back to Malachi. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Donnie V. Little reach in. He's going to feed it inside to Malachi for the layup. Good feed there by Villarreal, who leads the team in assists.
Beautiful pass. Found the open Malachi underneath the basket.
That stops a 5-0 run, and it cuts Harrison's lead to 1. 1:15 left in the overtime period. Scribner with it. They clear out the right side for him. Spin new toward the lane. In the corner. Here's a 3-point try by Bell. He hits, and now it's a 4-point lead. Now it's a 2-possession game. 63-59. Harrison with the lead. Caleb Campbell passes on the 3 down the middle of the lane, and he's going to be whistled for the charge. They're going to call the charge on Caleb Campbell. That's his 3rd. And that one hurts Russellville there, right there, because it's a 2-possession game, and they give up the basketball. It's not a shooting foul or anything like that, but that hurts. Now we have a stoppage of play. A Harrison player is tying his shoe. Harrison trapped in the backcourt. Scribner. We need something good to happen in the worst way. Russellville down by 4. Harrison with the basketball. They beat the press in the front court. And we have a reach-in foul. This one's going to be called on Cade Smith, and he's got 4. No, it's going to be called on Donovan Villarreal. That'll be his 4th. And that'll be the 4th team foul on the Cyclones. Scribner, and oh man, we had a kicked ball there. I say Cade Smith kicked it. And one official saying 2 shots. It wasn't a foul. It wasn't a foul. The other official saying the 2 shots, and no, it's not. Okay, now he backed off. The other official thought the foul was called. Bounce pass comes in the backcourt, and now we have a foul called in the backcourt, and this will be on Donovan Villarreal, and he just fouled out of the basketball game. He wasn't trying to foul. He was not trying to foul. The officials are, I tell you, I'm looking at this call at the end of the ball game, and that was a bad call, and that might have, that did not give Russellville, that it robbed them of their last chance to try to take the lead and win the game in regulation. Yeah, that's a bad call. And that, I'm looking at it now, and you're right. They pulled Malachi Signer.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that's pretty blatant, actually. And we've had a chance to win it in regulation, and it's looking like Harrison's going to win it here in overtime. As Scribner hits the first, we have a timeout called by the Cyclones here. We'll take a break. 33 seconds left in overtime. Russellville trailing by 5. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Get back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
If you're watching us on YouTube, or if you're not, you can always go back to YouTube. Russellville had the basketball tied 55-55 with 1.5 seconds left. Inbounding the ball underneath their own basket, and Maddox Bell pulled Malachi Siner to the floor. You can see his arm wrap around him, pull him down. They called an offensive foul, and what it did was, not saying Russellville would have won it, but they would have had a catch-and-shoot opportunity there with 1.5 seconds left that could have won it in regulation. We go to overtime, and Harrison now leading by 5 with 33.6 seconds left. And Scribner going to the free throw line, which he's pretty much almost Mr. Automatic, but no matter what happens here, it's still going to be a 2-possession game, even if he makes the free throw or misses the free throw. The Cyclones using their last timeout, they cannot stop the clock. The second free throw is good by Scribner. He's got 26. KJ Foster in the front court for the Cyclones. On the left side, Russellville's got to score, and they got to do it quick. Probably got a 3. Cade Smith in the corner. Fakes his man, gets it up, misses the 3. Scribner with the rebound, and ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll belong to Harrison with 21.2 seconds left, and that might have been it. Because even if you hit the 3 there, you still have enough time because you can't stop the clock.
The ball goes to Russellville.
Oh, it does go to Russellville. Yeah. We have it. Scribner. It must be the one to touch it last. Cade Smith launches the 3. That one might have been partially blocked. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say it. No, they're going to say it did not. I think it was partially blocked because Cade Smith doesn't airball a shot like that. But it doesn't matter. 11.5 seconds left. Harrison going to inbound it. And it's going to be knocked away by Russellville, but the Goblins get it back. Maddox Bell fouled in the back court. So we're going to walk it to the other end. He's going to shoot 2. Donovan Villarreal fouled out of the basketball game with 6 points. And is ailing back, trying to play through it as much as he could. And that foul there is on Caleb Campbell, so that's his 4th. It's a tough one. It's going to be a tough one to take for the Cyclones. Felt like they had it a couple of different times. Might have had a chance to win it at the end. That chance was taken from them, losing it here in overtime period. They hit both of them. It's a 8-point lead for Harrison here in overtime. Cade Smith will miss the 3 there, and they'll get the rebound, and we've come to the end of the basketball game. The Cyclones lose this one in overtime by a score of 67-59. We'll take a break, come back with your postgame show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
All right, welcome back. The Cyclones lose it here 67-59 in overtime. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, again, we had it. We just had a couple of, well, more than a couple, but one definitely tough call that went against us, and you've talked about it, where they pulled Malachi down, had their arms around him, and they said it was an offensive foul. I think everybody in this building saw it except for the referee that called it. But what hurt Russellville, and you got to give it to Harrison. They're a very good team. They hit 5 threes in a row. Overall, they were 6 of 13. In the second half, they shot 11 free throws and made every one of them. They were 15 of 19. That hurts. It's hard to overcome something like that. We were 8 of 21 from the three-point line, 9 of 11 from a charity stripe. Russellville never gave up. We fought, we battled, but it was just too hard to overcome with their shooting. I don't know if Harrison shoot like that or if they were shooting
Yeah,
above
they
their
shoot
head.
like that. They're good. They're a good shooting team.
But it was just tough to overcome, a tough loss for us.
Well, the Cyclones, I tell you, what hurt Russellville, to be honest with you, was Donovan Villarreal not being at 100%.
Yeah.
Let's be quite honest on that. And he battled as much as he could. He was in and out of the basketball game, but Russellville's just a different team with him on the bench, and then fouling out there with 6 points. We'll give you the scoring totals for Harrison. They had Scribner with 26, Martin with 15. There's your two guys in double figures there. Cole Cecil had 8, Maddox Bell with 7. 5 points for Lucas Paul and 3 points for Jackson Kreiner. For the Cyclones, they had KJ Foster with 21 points. He led the Cyclones. Cade Smith with 11. Those two guys in double figures. The only two Cyclones in double figures tonight. Caleb Campbell with 8 points. 6 points each for Donovan Villarreal and Malachi Siner. 4 points for Zay Williams and 3 points for Elias Zapian. The Cyclones had to battle through being in some foul trouble, and, of course, as we mentioned, Donovan Villarreal being injured on Tuesday night and playing as much as he could, but getting treatment quite a bit during the game. But Russellville, they don't have time to feel sorry for themselves. They have to come back out and play at home on Tuesday night as they host Alma. But the Cyclones fall to 17-6 overall, 4-3 in conference. Harrison improves to 7-0 in conference, 20-4 overall. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Tuesday night, we're back here at Alma, against Alma here at Cyclone Arena. We want to send a very special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer tonight at KCJC Studios, and to Chase Canfield for running our live stream. We appreciate you joining us too tonight. Once again, your score, the Lady Cyclones lost earlier tonight to Harrison by a score of 49-33, and the Cyclone boys lost here in overtime, 67-59. For Stephen Berry, Chase Canfield, and Aaron Duvall, Maggie Duvall, I'm Mickey Duvall telling you good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone basketball.